Hello! How is everybody doing? How is your Thursdays going? Is it going well? Is it good? Is everybody happy? Hello, Lou. Welcome in. Are we ready? Are we ready for some more of this game? Are we are we prepared to lose them all? It's going to happen. I start off every single stream of Darkest Dungeon the exact same way by saying that it's all going to go terribly wrong and everyone's going to die. Because I truly believe I'm not going to get much further in this game. I really don't think I'll get that much further. So, we'll see. I mean, we might. I might be completely wrong. I might do really well. But I don't expect to get past the level 3 dungeons and stuff. I think everyone's going to die and I'm going to be sad and I'm going to go, you know what, we're moving on to another game. We might revisit it. I don't know. We'll see. It might go great. Hi, Haunted. How you doing? You having a good Thursday?
Yeet!
Yeet, indeed. We shall yeet ourselves into the dungeon and see how it goes. You're doing good. Glad to hear it. I'm also well, thank you. I've been playing Spellcasters University today. Most of today.
There is a great
Twitch streams
horror
on.
beneath the
Spellcasters
manor,
University.
a
I was quite
crawling
happy.
chaos
I'm a little bit obsessed with that game.
destroyed.
But this game is not quite as fun. Oh my gosh. Hello Quest, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? What were you doing? What were you playing? There's not really anybody in here yet, I'll be honest, but I'll give you a shout out nonetheless. Such a cold Haunted! How dare you? I mean, thank you, but still. I will name a character that. I'm not sure I've got anyone free at the moment, but I will do. Alex did it. Hello, welcome in. Overcooked 2. How did you find it? Was it good? I played the first one. This should work. Go. Yes, it worked.
Yippee!
There you go. Shout out. Go follow them, because they're awesome. Do it. There's no one else here. It's all good. Gaspeechy, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. By far the best stream we've ever had. Was it just chaotic then? You got my back, Haunted. Thanks. I appreciate it. Gaspeechy, thank you for the follow. Right. I do need to name someone that now, don't I? Did that not pop up on my overlay? Oh no, there it is. I saw it before it popped up. It's all good. We've got Greslet down here. Should we just name it's the only one I've got at the current moment in time. Another one. Hello. You were just in here, I'm sure. Thank you for playing the music again, though. I do like the music. How are you doing? I can't. There we go. There we go. We're doing it. Thank you so much for the follow, Alex. Much appreciated. I can't believe you've made me name someone that. I can't believe you've spent your hard-earned channel points to make me name someone that. And why is my sausage too diseased? Don't know. We have diseases, apparently. I didn't cure them for the end of the stream. How are we all doing? How is our Thursdays going? Or wherever you are, whatever day you're on. How are we all? I need to make sure these people aren't, you know, diseased. That would help. Oh. Hydrate, I will do so. Thank you very much. Good bit of water. Gulped a tea before I started. It's nice to have a bit of water as a change. If you keep complaining, I can redeem it again. Oh, no, it's fine. Thank you very much for the name. It's a good bit of advertisement, I guess. I appreciate it. We can only cure 2 people.
I have a cunning plan that cannot fail.
Do you? I don't. Haunted apparently does. Very cunning plan. Right. There we go. Hopefully, we'll be alright. We've got some very difficult dungeons to do today, and everybody we love will die. But that'll be okay because we're used to it, really. We're so used to it. Your streamer age. You're 4 years old. Oh, congratulations. Are you old enough for this game? Should you be here? I need to make sure everyone's upgraded if I'm going to go doing these things actually hoping they'll live. I think I upgraded everybody. Should all be fine. Goo gaga, indeed. Oh dear. Streamer age is great. Is streamer age, does it count it from how long you've actually been, the first time you went live, or is it just how long you've had the account? I imagine it was how long you had the account. But yeah, no worries, Haunted. Should we start upgrading some of these guys? I think so. Give me a moment. There we go. Right. We'll upgrade some of the level 3s as well, because they are going to come in handy. And they deserve it. I mean, they've got to level 3, they've survived this long. Glub Glub, who I don't use nearly as much as I should. There we go. And then we shall embark, I suppose. Have we got anyone good in here? No one I really want. I don't know who I really want, is the problem. It can wait. That's fine. Embark. Let's go out. Where are we gonna go? I'm not gonna do any of the level 3 bosses yet. I don't think that would be a good idea. I probably could. I mean, I've got a lot of high level people. I don't trust myself. I feel like without knowing what I'm gonna go into, they're all gonna die. And maybe that's what we want. Maybe we want to be amused by them all dying. We've got 2 here that give events, which would be nice to do. Arbalest only. I mean, the accuracy and the crit is quite nice. If I could actually get through them. More damage and precision 1. Let's try this one. I feel like this will be a good warm-up. We'll get going with this. We'll take some people out that hopefully won't perish. Yes. Let's take the Vestal out, because I do like the Vestal's healing. We do need to level up some Vestals at some point. Because only having the one is kind of dangerous. If she dies, when you know, she's gone, isn't she? Unless you're Harry, apparently, who can come back to life after being murdered. That was a stroke of luck. Just noticed hit 50 followers at the end of the stream. Amazing! Congratulations, Quest! That's awesome! It's one step closer. One step closer to affiliate. You'll get there. Who else are we going to take? Are we going to take Sausage out? Sausage is always amusing to take out. Rest in peace. No one's dead yet. Not yet. No one. It's fine. We're going to take our Jester out. I like the Jester. I'm a fan of the Jester. Who else, though? Who else? We haven't taken Holly Balanche out in a while. I'm taking all the strong ones out because I'm paranoid. It's a little bit slow today, this game. Doesn't usually go like this. Just give it a moment. And then let's take level 3 out as well. Who can sit there? Can you heal from... You can. I could take Prism Horse out. Let's do it. Let's get our Arbalest up, because we don't really have many of those either. Go! This'll be fine. I'll do my usual amount of stuff that I take out. I did one too many of those foods, but I was just enthusiastically clicking a button and didn't think much of it. A couple of keys and torches. Very important. I know there's probably more things. Cove, I need some medical herbs. That'll do. Maybe. Me being paranoid, just buying extra things last minute before I go, yep, that's it. We're going. We're doing it. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. I always overthink that bit. I should just buy things and go. Right. Will this go well? Will it not? Will everyone die? Probably.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities.
I'll try,
And
Wayne.
we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands.
I'll give it my best, Wayne. Honest. I don't promise anything. The hero's resilience is heightened. That's a good start. I should do this on the way back, but I don't. I just like opening things. I know there's probably better ways of playing this game, and I know I should do them, but I don't. I don't know why. I try. I just like touching things. And don't take that in a strange context. It's not strange, honest. I just like touching things. Is that so bad? You get more stress in the cove. I didn't look at that, did I? Medicinal herbs. Do it. You've named... You saved up enough points. Well done. Thank you for corroboratory. Because I'm gonna struggle saying that every single time I have to refer to them. Thank you so much. So great of you. Honest. Love it. When we get out of this dungeon, I will grab a person out of the nomad's wagon place thing, whatever it's called, or just the wagony thing, and I will name them that, and we'll all be happy. As I struggle to pronounce it every single time.
Glittering
Cool.
gold.
Is that
trinkets
okay?
and
That's what I'm looking for.
baubles, paid for in blood.
Indeed. It's a trap. It's fine. It wasn't that scary a trap. Ah, this, however, is a little bit more frightening. Oh gosh, no, don't tweak the positionings. Why do you do this? I know it was dark. I know that's part of the issue. Oh gosh. Do I want... No, if you move backwards, you're gonna shove the Arbleast in front, and I don't want that. So just focus on this dude, get him out. Hydrate again, I will! I'm getting the impression you're trying to shut me up. But thank you. Water is always good. I would rather move Holy Avalanche forward, I think. Hey, Mighty, how you doing? How you doing? Are you having a good day? Is everything going well with you? We should do this, because then you can damage and heal yourself. Seaward slash. No thank you. Ah, see? Prism horse. Dodging. Love it. I love that for you. Let's move you back. And I need you to switch around with the Vestal, with Kaylee, and then we're all good. Well, almost all good. Do you want to go back here? Hello, Echo. Welcome in. How are you doing? Is this thing healing? This is gonna... He's gonna go pop, isn't he? Okay, ran out of printer ink, which was a bit, which should arrive tomorrow. Good, good. It did pop, didn't it? Did it just pop? It did pop, didn't it? I thought that would be a lot more damaging than it was. I wasn't, to be fair, I wasn't actually looking at the screen when it popped, but... Tomato ketchup removed from carpet. Oh dear, haunted. Did you have a little bit of a bloody accident? I mean, a ketchup accident. Not blood. It's just, it looks the same, but it's not. The thrills are scary. I wasn't looking, I missed the scary. A saucy accident, it was. Seaward slash again. What is it with testicles? Leave them alone, alright?
Fresh disadvantage.
I feel like it's your revenge on me naming your character. It is! It's so that. Oh my gosh. Alright. Moving on. I will take out that character at some point. I'm just gonna despise referencing them. It's all good. We still have Sausage 2 to name. No, we did that. We do have Sausage 2 done. I'm on it. We got that. We did that last time. We even took Sausage 2 out, I'm sure. The name we have waiting at the moment is, yes, the one I can't pronounce. Because, apparently, Quest just wants to watch me suffer. You don't want to get your sausages mixed up. No, you don't. It would be awful, wouldn't it? Don't get your sausages mixed up, guys. We called a new hero, yes? No, we haven't called them the word that I can't pronounce yet. I can't say it! Corroboratory. That one. I can't say that word, and apparently it's now the name of a character. I can't do it. It's torture to me. Oh, God. It's just cruel and unusual punishment, isn't it? God, they're right in here with their spears, aren't they? Get your spears out of me. There we go. And then just hit the ones at the front. Just even damage. We like this. I can either hit the one at the back, or do more damage and hit someone closer. I'll do that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Do you want to heal testicles? We don't want testicles to die. Oh. Watch it, mate. Calm down. I haven't moved my obelisk back, I really should. They got all muddled up and I forgot to move it back. That was an oopsie. Don't do an oopsie. Shooty shooty? That, not an oopsie. Bam.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
There we go. Fortnite. Is that right? I know that's a game.
Beyond one's limits.
Is that a suggestion or a statement? Sure. A statement, okay.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Brilliant. I appreciate that as a statement. It's a good word. I do like that word. I've not played the game. There we go. We're in the correct order now. We can keep on going forward. You are slightly low on health there, but I'm sure that's okay. A very cool word it is. I do like it. Right. Hopefully, before we get all the way to the end, we'll actually bump into what we're looking for. $19 Fortnite card, who wants it? Oh no, they've all muddled us again. I need to light torches. This is my issue. We're perfectly backwards. Perfectly backwards. You're looking real sussy over there. So suspect. Oh. We're just gonna have problems with this giant thing, aren't we? He's just gonna cause us issues. You know what? I'm gonna try and cope the best I can. This de-stealths. You got all ancestor items today. Harry! Hello! How you doing? What game are you talking about? Or was this like a real life thing and you're just referring to it weird? Oh, Darkest Dungeon! I see. I didn't know that was a thing. All ancestor items. What do they do then? Why are all my characters, like, you know, dying? Can they not be? Thank you for the follow, Echo. I appreciate it. It's good to have you here. With your statements. Boop! Boop to you too. Everyone's dying. Can we give a whack whack? Grab people, grab people. Can my Vestal have a turn? That would be great. There we go. 3. I mean, you're all terrible. Stress wave. Statement. Yes, also a good word. I like super good trinkets. Ah, I see. I see, says the blind man, waving his wooden leg in the air and whistling Dixie. Shoot those. Heal you. Yes, Harry, you have been resurrected. You were resurrected last time. Luck of the draw. I don't know if you noticed. So you're not dead anymore, and you have no reason to be sad.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Grievous injury. It did 4 damage, mate. Chill your tits. It was a roller coaster. It really was, wasn't it? So many emotions. I can't cope. Oh, testicles. That's not helpful. We're all having a big issue here. No one's feeling very well. Everyone's a little bit under the weather right now. You know, verging on death under the weather. I don't want to be dramatic, but this is how it is. 8 damage! Okay. Heal Prism Horse. Good grief, 8 damage? Mate, calm yourself. Ah! I hate this. Kill the things! We can't kill them! This is the first dungeon of the day. I really don't want to lose someone here. Do you have the group heal skill? No. I don't. I should, shouldn't I? I'm sure there's so many things people tell me to get as skills on characters, and I go, oh yeah, I'll do that when I leave the dungeon. And I forget. I completely forget. Damn it. That's not helpful. 5, I need more than 5. Tidal Slam. Well, at least we're dodging. Call of the Deep. Stop calling the deep. It doesn't heal by much, but it keeps everyone off death's door. Yeah. I imagine that would be handy right now. But alas, I didn't have it. I don't have it. I'm talking in the past already, and it's not over yet. We're still alive for now. Don't hold your breath. Can we... Okay, we've taken out 1. That helps.
Maintain the offensive.
Careful! I don't want to lose Prism Horse.
Oh my god. It's killed us.
It's not killed us yet. Calm down. Haunted. How dare you? It's all good. We're still going. We're only slightly dead. Not completely dead. Been mostly dead all day. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Come on. Oh, Prism Horse. I'm so sorry. What is this now? 16 damage!
Terrible
16!
vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Oh my god! Dude! Just... Prism Horse is being bullied. Prism Horse is our lowest level here, which is probably the reason why I thought, well, I've got loads of high level people out. I can take Prism Horse out and get them to level up a bit. Ah, Princess Pride, you got the reference. Of course you did. Can we not bleed this? Oh no, 80%. Okay. We can blight it, but I didn't bring anyone with blight. I didn't think. I thought we'd just swing by, go, oh look, la 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 la, treasures. And no, we can't. We've met a giant crab. That would be the best story, wouldn't it? We can't go and collect this treasure because there's a crab in the way. I'm sorry. No treasure for you. Just crabs. You get crabs. You've got crabs. Amazing. We're recovering. We're not dead yet. It could be going worse. Which isn't really saying much. And crabs are not good crabs. Is there good crabs? I mean, I like crabs, don't get me wrong. I'd be cautious around them because I wouldn't want to get pinched, but I think they're cool little sidestepping boys. I know Horse has the most health, they must be feeling whiplash. It's true. Almost the most health. One of the most. Hey, there we go.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic
It's alright.
worth, unless
We'll
inordinate
chill here.
excitement
We're,
is
you know,
considered a virtue.
not bleeding, not dying. Only gone through 4 rooms and feeling danger. We're feeling the danger. It's time for crab sticks. Crab sticks. Sticks made of crab. Shall we skulk in the dark? I'm starting to feel like I shouldn't be skulking in the dark. I feel like this is why we had the giant crab issue. God, don't you hate it when you just get crabs? Oh, and a snail. Suddenly craving calamari. Well, I would say you need only find somewhere that delivers, but you've basically got nowhere that delivers, right? I mean, if you don't have a bloody McDonald's on your doorstep, then what good is it?
Powerful blow.
Look, it's Gary. It is Gary. He's going to meow at us soon. He's going to let us know that he is Meow. We're gonna de-stealth that dude. It's imposter Gary. You're not the real Gary. You're Gary's evil twin. Barry. Heavy metal Gary, yes. I mean, you can't really say that's evil though. People who like heavy metal aren't intrinsically evil. Liquid Gary. We get Garys in all forms, solid, liquid, and gas. Watch out for gassy Gary, he gets everywhere. No, they dodged the paper. How did you dodge the paper? Read the paper!
Sedated.
Can we hit to the back? Yes. We can indeed. Oh, testicles. Is it your turn to be near death? Did you pull the short stick? I don't know why we're pulling sticks for pain, but this is the kind of game it is. It's Peppa Pig, Gary. No, that can be universally hated. True. Fair. We cannot hit Gary, I've just realised he's guarded. Just keep hitting the guys at the back, I suppose. I like the debuff. Testicles. Brace yourself, Testicles. We don't want you dying today. Checks to see if Tesla's in chat. No, it's fine. Just in case, never know. Don't let them hear when their character dies. Spearfishing! Oh no, we're back on bullying Prison Horse, are we? Would you make up your minds? Testicles is looking gooey. Oh no, not gooey. That can't be gooey. Oh, dodged. Lovely. That's exactly what I wanted.
Dazed.
Testicles.
Reeling. About to break.
Please. At last, the greatest joke of all. Heal me! I'm trying! Okay, it's fine. He's alright. False alarm, guys. False alarm. It's all fine.
Oh my god. It's killed us.
It's not killed us. It's not killed us yet. No. It's not.
Cowardice.
Boom. Snail. Just because we can. Just because we can kill the snail. Don't guard the snail. What's so important about the goddamn snail? Why do you like him so much?
Impressive.
He's all snail-shaped. A dreadful way to be. We're afraid of spirals around these parts. Can we heal Prison Horse now?
I don't know what it is.
Just pull that thing there. I don't know. Fiddle about with it.
It can be done, and we will fiddle.
Sedated.
We will most definitely fiddle about with it. Shooty shooty? Yes. Good. Testicles is really having a bad day. I feel kind of sad for him, really. It's not his day. I knew this was going to be the day where people died. I just felt it in my bones. Because we have no excuse but to do all of the really hard dungeons now. My bones were going, death! Death! And it was rather, strange. A bit disconcerting to have your bones screaming death. Oh, there we go. No death for you, just yet. Give it a moment. Brine. Wow. The agoo. Oliver Lunch has agoo. Not the agoo. Can we have less of the agoo? Do not agoo me, sir.
That devastating blow.
Yay, we've got bleed on at last. Is this the first time we've managed to actually inflict bleed? Can we, shoot the snail? Nope. It's not even guarded anymore. Why did it? Okay. You need the health. These are just slow fights, aren't they? That's all it is. I didn't think this was going to be a low damage group. But apparently... Do you want to slide in there, Tesla? There we go. Not gonna lie, I thought they would call reinforcements. I'm really happy they didn't. There we go.
Death. Unforeseen.
Good God.
Unforgiving.
That was a bit much, really. Can we get rid of anything for this? Do I care that much? Not really. Not really. Let's reshuffle these people. This is fine. Okay. Got something clipped from that stream. Highlight was probably either Gaspici forgetting the word for person, or me trying to mix Bloomin' and Bloody into one word. It sounds like you had an absolute laugh. It's a good game for that, though. It does. It gets so chaotic. Do I want these? Problem is, I'm here picking up Ancestors relics, so I can't really afford to drop stuff. Does someone want to eat this bit of food? It's only one little bit of food. Let's take that. Can't take the rest. We're gonna have to drop it there. Because I would rather leave alive rather than particularly wealthy. What was I just saying, game? I want to leave alive.
Lie in wait.
Please.
Unsprung.
Do you mind?
and Thirsting for blood.
Life is nice, I've heard. No, okay, here. What is the chances that the thing I'm looking for is in this tiny corridor here that I didn't check? It's gonna be down there, isn't it? I'm gonna get all the way to the end, or I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be there. And I'll never know. I'll never know. I'll only suspect, and it'll annoy me for the rest of my life. Oh good, I was hoping there'd be monsters in here. Oh good, I was hoping we'd be surprised. Fantastic, everything I ever wanted, all in this... Oh good, I was hoping Prism Horse would take really high amounts of damage. Everything I ever wanted in one room. Yeah, look, there you go, Prism Horse. Absolutely panicking. No, never mind, vigorous. It's all good.
Adversity can foster hope and resilience.
This is going great, don't you think? Don't you think? Don't you think? I don't think. Couldn't be better. I completely agree with you. Tried myself this concoction in my last campaign. Oh, good job, Prism Horse. Well done. You did good. Have a heal. Enjoy your Merc Haunted. Thank you for hanging out. And your character name. A buff. Right. We want to slam this dude. There we go. Not in a good way. Don't get me wrong. We want to re-stealth you. Oh, we're so happy. We need either Holy Blanche to go forward or Testicles to go back. He will laugh, thank you. No, Holy Blanche is irrational! Oh god, she's so irrational!
Reeling, gasping.
Do you smell brimstone?
Into madness.
No, there's no fire here, there's no sulfur. It's all good. Everything's fine. Are you having a stroke? Should we be concerned? I would move you forward, but you can hit from back here. Mind you, then I could get... I want the double ability on the testicles. We'll be fine. I want this. Leave? Yes, that's what I wanted. Light bless my allies so they may stop fooling around. What you... how rude. Testicles is trying to help you. 2 damage. 3 health. It's a 9. Do you want... yeah. Can you not... okay, fine. Shoot that one. I can't shoot the one in front because I was on the other ability, wasn't I? Okay. Health. Ooh. Good job. Well done. I liked that. May the light burn your flesh. Burn, apparently. Burn your flesh. Oh, it's nice to know the corpse is still proceeding to die further. Always nice to know. Can we... I can't shoot the one in front. That's okay. Well, we can. I think one of those does it. 22, 27, 14. You need it. Oh, the crit's coming in now. I see how it is. Better late than never, I suppose. Forward to the light, heathen. No. These guys can, but not us. Ah, the corpse has perished. Amazing, I'm so proud of you. That's better. Fine. And it dodged. Oh dear. Who wants the healing today? 28, 27, 22, heal yourself. All of the crits. Get all of these crits in here. I'm enjoying that. I don't like that one as much though. Oh, and some blood, lovely. I just wanted some ancestors' relics. That's all I wanted. I wanted nothing more. I should have healed the bleed. I was not thinking. But when do I ever? The amount of times I forget to heal that, despite looking directly at the little drop of blood. Oh. Nah, man, you're cool. It's all good.
No hope in this hell. No hope.
Don't you worry. We'll be fine. Just give him a smack. It's like a love tap, you know? Because we'd love it if he died. Prism Hall's just casually healing themselves over there. Great. Lots of loot that I can't take.
Success so clearly in view.
I don't have another gem.
Or is it merely
I
a
could possibly
trick of
switch this for the
light?
gold. I know the gold can stack to higher, but if I find another ruby, then I'll have more money overall. Ah, see? Thinking. Gonna do it. Cause what have I got to lose? My life? Ha! Mate. Which places? Okay, thank you. Switch places. You know what, actually, I think maybe camping would be a good idea here. Just thinking about it.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
Do we have stress heal? You have stress heal, you have mortality debuff removal things. Do we have one that does it for all of them though? Or can I just have to pick the one, I guess? Oh no, there we go. So keep the mortality debuff on there before I do... Well, I do that one. So I do this one. They'll get more from it. And then get rid of the debuff on one of them. Which is okay. Who though? Probably Teslicles, right? Because at least Prism Horse is vigorous. Yeah, what? You asshole. Did you just deny that? Did you literally just go, nah mate, kill me? What? Oh, that's not good. That's not helpful. Is this for everyone? No, that's just the one companion. Right, and you can do the same thing. You're just making my life more difficult. Never mind then, stay stressed. Have a heart attack, see if I care. We're gonna get nighttime ambushed at this, right? I feel like that's the way the game's going. Seems we're likely to survive. Don't say that. Because you're gonna jinx us. We're not likely to survive, are we? Okay. No nighttime ambush. Moving on. Take thing. Take thing. Oh, good. More. Oh, surprised as well. What is so surprising about this? You should be used to finding monsters here now. I'm only a tiny bit concerned. You know, everything is perfectly fine. We won't die. No one's gonna have a heart attack. And we're all gonna live happily ever after, aren't we? Game? Please? Maybe? It would be nice. We need to get this Obelisk walking backwards. Are you gonna heal yourself for the 1 point you're missing? Oh. Good job. There we go. Stress wave. No. Denied. Testicles. Honestly. Why? Why did you make my life so difficult? Dude, please. Just be nice to me. And live. Want to live. Just... Oh, he went pop. Oh dear. I'm sure that could have been more dramatic than it was. We all dodged it though. No one's dead. Fine then, give it 5 minutes, someone might die. With any luck, we won't, but... What hogwash? Just need to live. No! Live! Bees! Live! Okay. I cannot check this stuff.
Promises success.
I do not have the room. Right then. Can we not be in the wrong order for once? That would be wonderful. Take pity, game. Give me the... No! It's like it hates me. I think it hates me. I have come to the conclusion that this game is mean. Just, yep, testicles. Near death again, are you? I know you kind of want to die, but heal someone else other than yourself, Prism Horse. I know it's grand that you're doing that in the first place, but
I'm going to need a SWAT team ready to mobilise. Street level maps covering all of Florida. A pot of coffee, 12 jammy Dodgers, and a fez.
I will. I'll need all of that and more. Can we add life to that list? Oh, and will to live. That helps. Right. And they dodged. Because, of course, I know your accuracy is bad, but something something dark is something something dungeon. Indeed. Something something dark is dungeon doom. And death. The deathening. As I have so aptly named it. Because everybody wants to die. They've all had enough. They came this far, they've gone, alright, we're really high levels now. We've been through hell and back. I'm done. And honestly, I don't blame them. How are you doing, Tom Rain? Enough of my ranting. How are you doing? Oh, testicles. Please. Hold on to that little thing they call blood. Hold on to it. You know, like it's important or something. Sea breeze? It sounds so nice. You're okay? Working late tonight? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not fun. I hope it goes well though. It doesn't drag on. Testicles. Your wounds are mounting. Good observation. I don't know where you were in the last 5 minutes, but... Oh, elsewhere. He's vacant, bless him. Oh no, don't refuse to be healed. Don't. No. Bad. Naughty. Don't do... What? No peas? What sort of banquet is this? Where are you? Where's Holly Valanche right now? No peas? run is cursed. No peas. You can't appease these people. It's just slow and there's not much to do covering the phone line until 7. Oh, that sounds really, really dull. I'm so sorry. Maybe you should find some peas. Would that help? Because apparently they're important in life and death situations. Come on. Are we gonna kill anyone? We're just gonna keep flailing into the void. Oh, look, they're healing. Yay. This run is doomed. Doomed to fail. Ah! Why? I don't even know. Okay. Good job, Testicles. I was gonna say, I don't even know how we're gonna get out of this, but apparently someone woke Testicles up. Which is nice. Don't get me wrong. Bit late on. Could have had that happen a bit sooner. Just bleed to death. Stop attacking us and bleed to death in the corner, on your own, over there. Please. Maybe? No! Testicles, don't you dare move forward. You've marked yourself! Mate! He's just so desperate to die! Why? I don't want you to perish! Marking yourself. It is a fight to keep this guy alive right now. Ha! Take that! 20 HP. Now what are you gonna do? Live? Gosh, I hope you don't. I'm lying. Reverse psychology. Buff the pommel boy. When it strikes, it must impress. Wow. And the reward for the most useless goes to... It's fine. I'm not busy today. We'll just stay in this battle forever. Give him a good duck stab. There we go.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah. Oh,
These nightmarish creatures
honestly.
can be felled. They can be beaten.
Honestly. For all of this, you know what? I'm gonna take that gold. I'm gonna get this key and I'm gonna take this gold because you know what? I deserve it. God damn it. After all this, everything they're putting me through. And now you're bleeding, aren't you? Yes, you are. Everything they're putting me through. Oh, look, another battle. Good. No, I wanted one. I wanted more opportunity to die. Who needs this? You've got some shit. Can I click the thing? There we go. You've got some shit too. Ah, yes, you also have lots of shit. Does no one go to the toilet before they come out? Honestly, Testicles wants to die so much. I don't want him to, but I honestly think it would be a bit too risky to use him on the coral right now. I feel like it would be a waste. There we are. I'm not gonna mince my words. Testicles is so desperate to die, I feel like curing him of anything right now would be a waste. Until we know he's actually gonna live. Oh, we surprised them for a change. That's nice. I never thought I'd see the day. They both resisted the bleed. Cause of course they did. Of course they did. Can we just shoot the guys at the end? I should have de-stealthed you. I did not. Try and get some healing going on. And just stay very calm. Holy Avalanche. Are you present? Are you there? He's just a child, he didn't do anything wrong. Where are you right now? Where is your brain at? Oh, testicles. See what I mean? I feel like it would have been a waste. And then he goes and... Oh. Oh no, somehow he's hanging on. Oh, give it a second. There you go.
Another life wasted.
Fucking peace, mate. God. Note to self, go and tell Tesla that they killed themselves, essentially. Good. That'll be a fun conversation. He's gone.
How quickly the
We might have more death. Ooh, exciting! This is terrible! Oh, well done. Good job.
A moment
Very
of
focused.
clarity
Still
in the
dying.
eye of the storm.
You can't heal from this position. I could try and retreat, but it's not 100% guaranteed that I'll actually get out. Or I can try moving her back one and hoping that they survive till the next turn so I can use the healing. I'm not going to have time to do both. It's either trying to escape and failing and then dying. Or... because we're not going to win this fight. I have to try and escape. No,
True
didn't work.
desperation is known.
They're gone.
Only
Unless they
an
resist
escape
another
is
blow, they're gone.
impossible.
Oh god. This is so bad. You can't move. You can't move forward for me. Alright.
Decimated.
This looks rough, does it? It really is. I don't know how Holly Blanche is still alive. Maybe I should just... No. Okay.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle
We're
may
leaving.
yet be won.
We're leaving.
Wounds to be tended.
Oh,
Lessons to be learned.
that happened. That was an event. That happened. Good grief. Teslacles is gone. Teslacles has died. I'm gonna have to go and tell Tesla that his namesake is gone. And we've also lost our jester. So we're gonna need another jester. And we have someone to name as well. I need to remember to do that. Maybe if there's a jester.
Little there is must suffice.
Supply and provision quantities change. Oh, I'm so happy you're helping me with this game. So happy. So thrilled. Testicles 2, Electric Boogaloo? Possibly. Probably too many words, but possibly. You may have to get a replacement. We don't have a jester in there. We could take... mind you, I've got quite a lot of Crusaders. I might wait a moment. I will remember to name one Corroboratory. Yes. I will remember to do that, but I would like to do it on a character I actually want. So I'm gonna give that a bit of a wait. I will do this. Tier 2 Lucky Boo. Would that fit? Probably, yes. I will know what it means. Oh god. Right, let's get some of these done. You need that, you've got that, you've got syphilis somehow. Let's de-stress some people as well. What's happened to you, mate? Hick. He looks like one of the bloated corpses. I mean, it's a lovely thing to say to someone, isn't it? You, sir, look like a bloated corpse. Enjoy your lurk quest. Thank you for hanging out. I will name the character that you decided to. I just need the character for it. I promise. It'll happen. You can't go in there. You're just gonna have to... Oh, I don't have the money. I don't have the cash to do this. I can do, like, the cheaper ones, but... Damn it. I can't... I'm gonna have to wait. Because that's so much money, and if there's less provisions anyway... I can put you in there. Go on then. Maybe Kaylee will have to wait. Can I upgrade this at all? I can.
Word is traveling.
More chance of
Ambition
there being
is
one I want.
stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Oh, we can. We can use this Wayne, but at what cost? Look, there we go. I don't know why Testicles is above Roofrat, because Roofrat died first. I've completely forgot Roofrat died. I'm an awful person. Look, week 56, there you go. If there was ever a question of what week we were on, because I know this was being discussed last time. Week 56. I guess we'll just go straight back out then, shall we? There's something terrible here, I can feel it. Really? Maybe. Maybe something terrible. Nope. Alright. Shall we do a farmstead? Before everybody dies and I stop playing this, shall we do a farmstead to actually have a look? Because I still need to take fucking Sub to Cold Night out. Thank you, Haunted, for that name. I'm just going to call them Sub because it sounds strange and suggestive, and I like that. Just defeat all enemies. We can probably do that. It's level 1. And we need to level up a Vestal anyway, don't we, really? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's take you out. Put you in the back. Let's also take out someone else to level up. Or attempt to level up before they inevitably die. Sly Fieri, do you want to come out? I feel like you would enjoy potentially being murdered. Go on then. You go there. Let's take someone out that's slightly stronger. You know what? Maybe? It's smash time. It sure be. It sure be. I'm tempted to take both the ones with something about my name in. Just because, you know? Or we could take Sausage. Mind you, I'll get so much shit if Sausage dies, so that's probably not. Tuppence Spigot hasn't been out in a while. Take Tuppence Spigot, just because. And then, goddamn Glub Glub. Glub Glub never comes out with us anymore, so let's take Glub Glub out. That seems fine to me. It's only short, it's only level 1. Wow. Okay. Oh, we don't need food, that's fine. We don't need food. Who ever said that we needed food or torches to go into one of these dungeons? Is this a part of that event, or is it just a farmstead situation? Because I feel like even going to a farmstead, which is a DLC thing, you'd still be able to take food and torches. We're all going to die. Yay. I'll just take what I can, I guess. Wow. What else do I even need? I don't know. What? I don't know anything about the farmstead. Oh, screw it. There's not exactly much there in the first place. I guess we'll just go without torches or food. Off we go. La-di-da.
Struck the harvest again that year. And Miller
La-di-da.
was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly in filthy fingers, stinking of sweat and manure. Seated comfortably in my observatory, surrounded by telescopes and other delicate apparatus, I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity, and I agreed to lend him my expertise.
So we're on a suicide mission. Yeah, pretty much. Although, what other choice did I really have? Let's be honest now. Okay, so that explains why there was no torches, does it? Okay, because it's DLC, it's different. I don't know what any of this is. Yeah, we're all gonna die. Right, where to go? Do we have a map? We don't have a map. Don't need a map. Who needs a map? I know what this is. Reach the barrier. Do it. Do it, mate. Onward. The fields are fallow, yet still this twisted mockery of life finds a way. One in front is sneaking. Oh, he's sneaking. Retribution. Should we get that off? straight off. Pistol shot. I don't really know what to expect from all of this. I don't have anyone that can
As the fiend
de-stealth.
falls, a
Monster
faint
waves
hope
and respawning.
blossoms.
Defeated foes will swiftly be replaced by waves of despicable reinforcements. Your party must endure this onslaught without pause or hope for respite. Because of the strange nature of Time's behaviour in the farmstead, you can retreat with no penalty at any time. Oh, okay, so this is probably why you don't get to take food and things with you as well, right? All farmstead quests have a kill meter, the measure of your might and ambition. Fill it by defeating monsters, and when your tally hits certain thresholds, you will receive a reward of crystal shards. These rewards increase the further you venture. Back in the hamlet, the jeweler seeks these strange glowing shards. He will trade you for unspeakable artifacts of power. Find him in the Nomad's Wagon. Alright then, we'll go for as long as we can until it looks like everyone's about to die, and then we'll flee in fear. I love it. Yeah, Tuppence Spigot doesn't really have many abilities, does he? That's fine, just hit the corpse. Poor Tuppence. Sow the seeds. You missed, mate. Flail the crops. I hit your back. This is what I was hoping would happen. Riposte. Good old riposting. One at the back.
Singular strike.
There we go. Give him a good old smackdown. Yeah, we like that.
Confidence
Nice.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Crush him. Oh, you missed. Sly.
Great
It's fine.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Looks like because this is the first one, it's going to fill pretty quickly. What are you? My god, you're large. Meester. Oh, you've got riposte now. Interesting. Don't hit that guy. At least for now. Oh, but you could grape shot them. I'd rather not take the damage. Let's just kill this guy so we can't keep
Quakes.
giving them the riposte. Oh, you missed, Tuppence. It's alright. You're forgiven. Do retribution next round. That should be fine, right? Oh no, it vanishes now. So the round before it goes, I need to redo it. Noted. This'll be alright. It doesn't seem too bad at the moment. I know it can probably get really difficult, but as it stands, not terrible. Do you want to do your riposte again? Can you kill this guy?
Press this advantage. Give them
There
no
we go.
quarter.
I half expected the riposte to just keep on bouncing between them for a moment there. That would have been fun. No trespass. You want to... That's a very big whip you have there, sir. Nice. The Seeds of Madness. What's this now? Crystalline Aberration. Should I be concerned? I'm thinking yes. Yes, I should be concerned. You've missed them all. Let's get rid of the crystals, just in case. We don't know what that was. We don't like it. We don't like the unknown around these parts. We don't like it. Tuppence likes that though. Whew. Likes a good whip, he does.
Nerves and panic.
Still fine with retribution. Get rid of that guy.
Formation is broken. Maintain.
That one's down.
offensive.
Moves forward. Yep. And more thing. That's a horsey. Why is there a horsey? What? Does that refresh the... Yes. Shooty. Hey, there we go. One down.
Destroy them.
32, 16. You need it. You also need to not be bleeding.
A dizzying blow
Ouch.
to
body and brain.
A little bit. I agree, Wayne. Wasn't great, was it? He's also stunned now. What a stunning turn of events. Terrible, I know. Just keep going. Just keep going. The Seeds of Madness. I don't know what that is, and I don't like it. Fall the ground. Did you just heal? Or oh no. Oh. Okay. I can still hit you.
Another one falls.
You can't though. Choose a problem. That's a problem. Don't like that. Give you a heal. Oh, look more, yes. This is what I was waiting for. Another heal. Aren't you lucky, all these healings? Grab your blast, because then you can hit the horsey. Don't trample us. Do you still have riposte? You do.
The beast,
Yay!
the greater the glory.
I can't. Oh, bugger. Should have checked his abilities before he came out. No blood left for the leeches. Don't worry, you're fine. Let's refresh the riposte. What did you just do? Oh, you've blighted sub. The Seeds of Madness. Again! What are these? I don't like them. Antivenom. Here you go. Nice little bit of healing. We're all good. Miss all of the crystals. They don't even move, dude. Come on. Come on!
Another abomination cleansed from all
Get with it.
lands.
There's a chance we might be able to get all the way to the end of this bar. Unless we find out what these crystals do, of course. Which I'm a little bit concerned that we're gonna find out what they do. Unstable resonance. Oh, okay, yeah, no, get rid of those. Yes. Definitely get rid of those. Don't like them. They're a bit nasty, aren't they? Ah, look, another scarecrow man. You need some anti-venom. There you go. You got these now, but I hate the debuff stuff that they can do, so I'm just going to ignore them. And just use that. Have a heal. There we go. Lovely. Blair the crops! No, Tuppence! Leave little Tuppence alone. Do not hurt him. He is young and bloody. He wants to be like Sausage and Sausage 2. Is your riposte needing refreshing? It does. Oh, you could almost kill that guy. Ceaseless labor. No. Naughty. I'm gonna run out of this stuff. Could be problematic. I'm getting... It's one of those things, I'm getting so close to filling up that bar. I just want to keep going. Take the risk and just keep trying. I buff you. Because why not? I couldn't hit him anyway.
As
Oh,
life ebbs,
Tuppence.
terrible vistas
Heal
of
him.
emptiness reveal themselves.
Alright. Punish the scarecrow for being so mean. I can't heal your blighty issue. Can I top you all up? It's a nice ability. It's nice to be able to do that. Just keep shooting them. Look! Doesn't... Oh no, Sly doesn't currently have marked on. I was going to say, I thought if Sly still had marked on, there was no way you should be killing Tuppence. Let's refresh the riposte. Bash. There's the mark. And you're still ignoring him. You're not gonna die to that, are you? Not quite. Heal. Can we whack the crystal? Because that does a significant amount of damage and I don't like it. There we go.
Executed with impunity.
You should be fine with that. Let's just whack that one. We're so close to filling that bar. Just keep on going. If supplies hadn't been lowered, I'd be absolutely fine because I wouldn't be worrying about blight. Did you just bite your thumb at me, sir? Yeah, then I shoot, you shoot.
Impressive.
Nice. Another heal? Ah, that's better. That's what we were waiting for. Refresh the riposte. Mind the blight. Hey, you chips, how you doing? How's your day going? Sow the seeds. Oh, but it led to your doom, sir. Who knew farming was so dangerous? Haha, see? This is what I like. That's how riposte is supposed to work. That was satisfying. Is that that?
Foolish heart.
Yay! We did it!
Flow
No one
and
died.
driven into the mud.
Just rare. Which means we've now got shards? Kills. All of them. All of the kills. 20. We killed 20 things and got 12 shards from it. Plus these 12. So 24 in total. Nice! You're doing good, glad to hear it. I am doing well. And then we started playing this game, and the first run we did, we lost a character. Testicles died. We lost our jester. Alas. So now I'm expecting everybody else to die.
The serum is
It's gonna be that
working,
kind of day, I feel.
and the side effects are manageable.
The side effects are manageable. Do I agree? What's happened to this? Is that normal? Have I missed something? Medical breakthrough. The time and gold were not spent in vain. However, today's caregivers announced that they have succeeded in concocting an effective antidote. Medical is free. I see. Ah, for diseases. That's really handy because Olive Avalanche is diseased. Is anyone else diseased? I don't think so. No. Great. Right, let's check the wagon again. Do we want any of these? I might take another Hellion, you know. I think we've only got Dip Dab. So I might take another Hellion and name them the name that we've got waiting in the wings that I can't pronounce.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery. make
Oh,
for
I hate this
powerful
word so
ally.
much when naming a character. Corroboratory. Yes. Spelling is harder when you can't pronounce a thing. There we go. I hate it. But we've got the name. So thank you, Quest, for that name. It's in the game, and I wish it wasn't. Barbaric York. Wow. Great. Okay, well, good. Let's quickly drag these guys out of this so I can adjust these guys by level. Good. Right. We still don't have much money, so I'm probably not going to do another long one yet. Not sure. We can spend... Was it here? Yes. Oh. Oh my. That's a lot of things. These are very interesting. The cheapest one. Less healing received, but more HP overall. I don't have enough shards, but... Interesting. They could be fun. They could be very, very fun. Can I upgrade these? No, I need more pieces of paper. If I get more deeds, I will remember to try and take them with me. You can do one more run, can you? I don't really have the money to de-stress you, but you're not coming out yet. Reduces the cost of training camping skills. I should train camping skills, really. I'm not. You can't upgrade them though, can you? It's just making new ones, which isn't a big thing to lose. Okay, well, we'll give another go. Oh, a boss here. Kill the miller. Interesting. That goes up in levels really quickly. That would be death. That would be death. That, right there, is death. Have you ever seen it before? Because I haven't. A long one. Virtue chance plus. More damage, more stress though. Less stress if torch is above 75. More accuracy if torch is above 75. Pretty good. Not bad, that one. Gives me some deeds. I mean, we can try. I might be able to squeeze out the gold for a longer one. Because it went so well last time. So, why not do it again? Why not do it again? Do it again! That's what everyone is screaming. Do it again! We want to see them all die! And I can hear you. I can hear you. Loud and clear. Hello, hello. Betty, how are you? How's it going? You're having a good day? Who are we taking out? Dip Dab? I want some strength here. Because I'm frightened. I don't want everybody to die. Melee, sausage still going strong. Yes, sausage is still here. Do it again! Oh no! Oh no. I'm scared. Right. You're doing well, I'm glad to hear it. Oh! Oh, Chris! Is it gonna do it?
Will whoop.
There we go. Thank you for resubbing. Amazing. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. How you doing? What are we doing? What am I doing? Mr. Kiev J. I think I might have to take you out for this one. Good luck, dude. Last time, people died. I'd love to take Sausage out. Oh, could you imagine if Sausage died? That'd be so funny. I don't want him to, but it'd be so funny. I'd take him out, just in case. And Bilbo. Bilbo's coming too. That means we should... Do you do bleed? You do bleed, yes. So we've got bleed and blight. What is this game? This is Darkest Dungeon. A game where you go on quests with your characters, and if they die, they're dead for good. But essentially, your goal is to rebuild the estate, make it all nice and pretty. Where is the thing? And do all of the bosses. And they all slowly get harder. And it's a very punishing and very stressful game. But I do love it. We've had lots of deaths. So there's a character naming thing I've got in my channel points. So all of these names are chosen by you guys, essentially. And it's always very sad when they die. And we've had quite a few deaths so far. Not as many as I was worried about. But we have had them. Right, where was the one I was actually going to do? This one. So we're going to go out again. And we're going to hope that these guys can get through this quest and get me all the loot and all this nice stuff without dying. Red Shirt's still alive. I mean, Red Shirt Jr. is still alive. Let's be clear here. Red Shirt died before they were even named. Yes, exactly. Junior. But we shall see. Hopefully I've got the money to get all the provisions I need before this quest. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I do love it. But, gosh. One mistake and you're looking at every single person in your party dying. It's awful. It'd be... I need those as well, yes. Who's been killed now? No, no one else has died. It's alright. It was the last person that died was Testicles. It's alright. I mean, I don't know whether you were there for that. Because now I'm going to have to go and tell Tesla that. But, no, it's fine. No one else has died since. Yeah. We'll see. With the characters that we've got going out on this one. We'll see. Oh, fingers crossed the game is nice. But when is it ever? Phew. No more deaths yet. But, you know, maybe this run will kill someone else.
These paths once.
Maybe.
Now they are
I
as
hope
twisted
not.
as my own ambitions.
Oh, you clipped it? Oh, you clipped Tesla's death? Oh, no. It's alright, he's not in my Discord. It's not a problem. He won't know until I tell him. So it's all good. I won't have to worry about that one. The sack's contents are yours. Some money. Always good. Need a shovel to get rid of this thing.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
And in we go.
With misintent.
The goal is to explore 90% of the rooms, so I do not need to go to the left. I can ignore that room. There's only an obstacle. So let's keep going down. The sack's contents are yours. More gold! Don't laugh evilly. I know what that was. We can hit the guy at the back with you. No one needs healing yet, so... Oh. You resisted the bleed that the dog was trying to inflict on you. I appreciate this. I swear, sausage. Come on. Give as good as you get, okay? Eldritch push. You gonna push him backwards? No? Good. Resisted the move. Well, that's one dead dog. Yes, that is evil laugh. You're right. I'm sorry. I was mistaken.
Well struck.
Rabid rush. I mean, so far this isn't... Sausage, I didn't even get the sentence out. Don't prove me wrong before I've even finished the sentence. I was going to say it's not going too badly. All things considered. And I have considered all things. Bilbo.
How quickly the tide turns.
The sausage is just really taking the heavy damage right now. Give you a bit of a heal. There we go. There we are. That's what you're supposed to do. Hit the doggo, because it's not a friendly doggo, it's one of the nasty ones. It died and came back with a bit of a grudge. I need to actually remember to bandage people more often. Well, you missed. It's fine. It will die to the poison and the bleed soon. Unless we can kill it before it gets its turn. No, there we are.
Slowly, gently. This is
Delightful.
how life
Even
is
more
taken.
loot. Thank you, Wayne, for your contributions in the background there. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And get the machine that goes ping.
Do you think that would help me here? Do you think I need a machine that goes ping? Would that aid me? I'd take anything that would help at this rate. I definitely want a machine that goes ping. Maybe it would frighten off all of the enemies because of the loud ping noise. Maybe they're all sensitive to loud noises. We have dogs, after all. There are enemy dogs here. They don't like loud noises. Or high-pitched noises, I should say. So we definitely do need a machine that goes ping. I completely agree. Let's go this way first. Fill your tummies. There's a dead man. Wow. Oh good, a disease. It's alright. Resisted. Good deeds. This is what I need. I do indeed. I'm full of those. Spiders! Hello, spiders.
I have a cunning plan that cannot fail.
I do, and my cunning plan is step on the spiders. With the intent to squish, not to turn on. Just making that clear. The spider is spitting at me. It doesn't like my plan. My cunning plan. Stop with the spit. Oh,
Grievous injury.
I mean that was different. Grievous injury. Wayne!
Fear.
Wayne, you're overreacting. That was 3 damage. It's not grievous. Calm down. Alright. I don't know. Can't get the narrators these days. Dramatic lot they are. Terrible.
A dizzying blow. to
Now
the
that
body and
one,
brain.
you can comment on, because that was scary. Sausage. Please. For the statement.
This is the worst moment of my entire life.
It's not going well. I agree. Can you give Dip Dab a bit of a breather? Just so we can anti-venom and murder you all for daring to hurt Dip Dap. I don't wanna... I'm gonna lose all my really strong characters in
Oh
this
my
race.
god, it's killed us.
We're not dead yet! My gosh! You people! So easy thinking the worst, isn't it? We're not dead yet. It's okay. We won't die here.
Unforeseen.
See?
Unforgiving.
We're fine. No,
Seize
we're not
this
dead yet.
momentum. Push on to
There
the
was a thingy
task's
in the
end.
thingy. Go back in the thingy. I didn't get the thingy. Get the thingy. See? There's thingies in the thingy.
Wealth beyond measure.
Lovely. We can leave now.
Awarded to the brave and the
We,
foolhardy
there we go.
alike.
Oh, look, now there's a man in the way. Evil steppy man in the way. I don't know who, but there's someone. Here. Uh-oh.
I've been diagnosed as being quirky and unstable.
That's me. I don't like. Can we not have large thing? Ooh, sausage, you have a disease. Sausage has rabies. Since when? Why does sausage have rabies?
I'm so scared.
Squid! Hello!
Oh, my nerves.
How you doing?
Ringing ears. Blood
Nothing's happened, Squid. You don't have to worry.
approaches.
Oh, horrified. That's nice. I am very scared of this thing. I don't like it. He's not friendly. I can just... tuning in while enjoying some soup. Oh, enjoy your soup. That sounds super. I'm so sorry. Sausage is still with us. Sausage, is not the one who's died today, which is lovely, isn't it? Sausage is definitely still here and is all okay. You don't have to worry about this. Who died? Well, I don't know if you've spoken to Tesla recently, but I might have some bad news for him. Teslicles may have done a little bit of a die,
Their formation
but in
is
my defense, he really wanted to.
maintain the offensive.
Foil the death of testicles. I appreciate this because it means I don't have to. Oh. He got too stressed out and then decided that death was better. And no matter what I did, I could not keep him alive. He was determined to get hit and murdered. So I tried my best, but he was working against me. It was a terrible, terrible time. Speaking of terrible times, this isn't going well. Hey, Smugs! Thank you for the raid, Smugs! How was your stream? How are you? Did you do more arting? Smug raid! Donut! Hello! I like that. You died? What do you mean? What do you mean you died? What? How did you die? Should I be concerned? Oh, Bilbo missed, but that's okay.
Weapon that cuts on its own.
Smug Raiden, also, you're already here. You're here now twice, Tom Ray. Oh, you played Subnautica! Amazing! I've never played that, but it looks great. You forgot to breathe. Oh no. Were you under the waters, exploring and having the time of your life, and then went, oops, my life is now over, because air is necessary. Thank you for doing the shout out, Mighty. Gafaro Schmugs, they're awesome. They do the arts. And apparently the Subnauticas and drowning. Seems to be a key theme here. Basically what happened. You're just too happy being underwater. There was too many awesome things to look
Without
at.
tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable
The sack's contents are
purpose.
yours. Money! I've got this. Does anyone need this? Nah. It's all good. I'd need to play Subnautica. They say Subnautica is a horror game, but I don't really see it. Unless you have a fear of the ocean, of course. Then sure. But otherwise, I don't really see why it's got horror game as a tag. How am I? I am doing well, thank you. Everything is going perfectly fine, and totally no one's died, and it hasn't been incredibly stressful. So, and I'm definitely not lying to you. Even better. Steve!
All these golden months of booping.
Hello, Steve. Thank you for the resub. So many. 3 months of booping. 3 whole months. Have you done your boop? Have you met your boop agenda today? Beast carcass. Tesla is now sad, by the way. I'm so sorry. Oh god. Yay! The boop! Brilliant. Oh good. I do like hearing the boop. I didn't mean to kill Teslicles. Maybe one day we can bring back Teslicles version 2. Tom Rain suggested this earlier, and I like the idea. Oh, look, he's large. It's horror in the way Jaws is horror. Scary noises, unknown alien creatures. Oh, okay. Hello there. Hello there. It's probably another game that would spook me then. But it does sound cool. Exploring underwater. Hit them? No. No one's hitting them. No one is hitting them. We don't need to hit them to win, do we? No. We'll just wait for them to die naturally of old age. That's how this game works.
Singular strike.
I am running a little bit low on torches. I don't want to worry any. Don't shuffle. Don't. No. Don't shuffle them. Hey, Chris. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm having a good day. And there's so many lots of happy people here. Enjoy the mini conversation about testicles later. You're happy to provide context about the day. Well, it's been clipped. I know that much. I think Testicles' death was clipped. So there's that, which is exciting. The giants are fun. I don't like the giants. Well, in that case, it's okay, isn't it? But yes, Testicles was determined to die. They had a mental break, and they decided death was better. It's a sad time. I kept Testicles alive for a good length of time, considering how much he was fighting me. Embrace the dark. I don't like this man. I don't agree. Giants are not fun. They're scary and sad and make me angry. Yeet! This is what yeeting is what this giant is going to do if it hits my people many more times. Because Bilbo, bless him, is dying and I wasn't noticing. It's fine. He's all good. Everything's okay. Honest. Trust me. You don't trust me, do you? There is no trust here. I have a graveyard that proves why there is no trust here. I am also really low on torchlight. Whew. Thank you for the boop. I like the boop. I will boop this man. Slowly getting his health down. This is how all of these end. When was the last time I succeeded in getting through a level 3 dungeon? You'll be working. I'm probably eating dinner. Okay, Smugs. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Bam. You'll never love to see you off. I mean, I think it's fair to say that you guys should now place your bets on which character in this party will die. Because it's gonna happen. Whether it be just being hit round the head by a giant tree, or stress. I think it's gonna happen, because it's... Oh, no! Don't muddle them up again! You're ruining everything! Stop it! Please! I'm begging you! Just leave us be! Go! kid, die, murder, something. Not me. Don't murder me. Can we hit the one at the back? Oh, no, apparently not. I would love to see the day I actually get through one of these quests again. I think I've done one level 3 dungeon I managed to get through.
Monstrous size has no
This is their tree, you should leave, it's their home. Their husband and wife, well, they're now dead. I'm sorry to say. You know what, actually, no, I'm really not. I'm not that sorry. I can't take this. I mean, I can use the torches and take one of them. Alright. I don't really have much stuff, is the problem. I can open this. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, this little gem down here. I probably don't need this, do I, either? Let's take the money. And I'll deal with the rest. Right. Honestly, I just want to get through this alive. I said this last time, and then Teslicles died. I just want to get through it. Do I have a citrine as well? I do have a citrine. God, I'm not looking. I'm so sorry. I see gem when I go, money. Enjoy your luck, Chris. Thank you for hanging out. Much appreciated. I did not realize I had citrine on me. I will remove this next time I get a larger amount of money. Or a torch. Alright. Never pick up low quality gems? Fair enough. I might pick them up and then just destroy them. Or you know, throw them away if I get something better. Just in case the run ends up being cut short. I'd rather have something than nothing. But I am very low on torches. I know I don't have to pick up a torch, but my torch bar was rather full. It's all good. It's all good. That torch will be replaced by something shiny soon anyway. It's a process. It'll go fine. We've got 4 more rooms to go through. You installed Apex Legends? Another game I've not played. I'm assuming if you've only just installed it, you don't know whether it's good or not. But I'm still going to ask the question. Is it good? Is it? Tell me about it. What is it? I don't know.
Mind that such missteps are
Oh
the
no.
exception.
Mr. Kiev Oh, he's vigorous. It's all good. He came through the other side and went, yay! Everything is great. Seems good. You pew-pew with a gun. I like pew-pewing with a gun. This is why I play Destiny. Which I need to play again at some point. Pew-pew. Everything seems remarkably calm all of a sudden. I don't trust it. Okay. Well, tough. Ah! These guys aren't that bad though. I can deal with these. I'm not worried about this. They're very low health and they'll die easily. Unless you miss. Sausage. Sausage. Work with me, sausage. I'm begging you. Be a good sausage.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Knives and mummies like bandages. Trees use anti-venom. Right. Knives like bandages. What? What are you saying? Oh! You've healed yourself. That's good. Kaylee Games, hello. How you doing? Are you having a good day? I don't want that. That's fine.
As victories mount,
It's getting
so too
it's getting
will
rather dark.
resistance.
It's getting very, very dark. Oh, the dark is closing in. Although I imagine... Oh, but room battle with treasure. I was going to say I only need to go to this room and then I can leave, but... If I go through 2 more battles, I get more treasure. Oh. Not especially? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing good though, thank you.
Purpose.
There's a torch. It's okay. It's okay. Hey! Flora light. I love it. Thank you. I adore that. I am going to attempt to get to this treasure. Oh gosh. Oh, sticky goo. Sausage is covered with sticky goo. Oh no. Poor sausage. Get your sticky goo off my sausage. And it's very dark.
Darkness closes in.
I just wanted to get to the treasure. I feel like I may have made a poor decision here. Possibly. Maybe. Don't make me vulnerable. I don't want to be vulnerable. Please. You can't... For some reason. Thank you, Squidge. Right on that, I see. There was a moment that passed where I thought, oh, that's good, I got away with that one. Nope. Nope. I did not.
Give them no quarter.
Oh, amazing. You've gotta love it, haven't you? You've gotta love the quotes. There's a considerable number of them now. Of them. There's a considerable number of quotes that are like that now. Wow. Good job, brain. You got that sentence out well. Don't be silly. I'll never get away with it. No, never. Not once. How foolish of me. Great. I want this gem. It's better than the emerald. I'ma take it. I'ma take it. Do I want to get rid of anything else? I mean, I could camp. I can't take this stuff if I camp now, but I completely forgot about the camping. Oh well. It's all good. Dump anti-venom bandages. I've still got a fight to go through. And I'm a coward. I'm a coward, Harry. It's fine. We'll get some good loot from this chest, I'm sure, and then we will run away. And we'll be very, very happy with ourselves. The doctor is anti-blight and bleed. Oh yeah, good point. I completely forgot about that. This is why I won't last in this game. It's too much. I can't keep track of it all. Not the goo! We're being attacked by the goo! Oh no, sausage. Sausage is rapturous. What I once feared, I have become. Sausage. He once feared sausage. It once struck fear deep into his soul to see a delicious sausage. But now he has become sausage. And he's okay. This is the plot of Batman. Harry? You know what owl people would call you? I mean, thank you, but also what? Where is this going? Orange's wetting. Oh! You gave him a good smack. Woo! I like that emote, that's cute. He's adorable. Hit the goo. Can we not light the goo? I mean, we managed to get the goo bleeding somehow. It's very dark. Everything is very frightening. He once feared the sausage, but opened himself up and embraced it. He did. He now takes sausage daily. Good old sausage. We're just creating lore for sausage now. I like this. It's not family-friendly lore, but it's lore. These wounds are my offering. The sausage will not let me heal him, so he better not get hit again. You leave Bilbo alone. Oh no, another one! I didn't kill them fast enough. Sausage law is best law. I'm sorry, Steve. It's okay. Sausage law is important. We all must know the sausage law. We found that Flora Light was adequate for lubing, but not for toast. It was one of Sausage's many experiments into the realms of food. Absolutely cursed, thank you. I love it. Why are you doing that for? Oh, you can do this now. That's helpful. Good job, Dip Dap. Can we kill this before the other one gets back up? Yes, we can. Lovely. Right. Now I can get rid of everything because we don't need any of it.
Insidious killer.
E.
Packs laden
Take
with loot,
all stuff.
often low on supplies.
There we go, we can leave. Now you need a sausage emote. Apparently I do.
Every cleared path and charted route
Apparently I do.
isolation of our troubled estate.
Sausage emote. See what you've done, Squitch. See what you've done. How dare you. I know you have no regrets here. Oh dear. A true champion emerges, congrats. Is that true? Sausage? Is it true? New achievement? Oh! Did I get... okay. Oh shit! Mr. Key of J is level 6. I didn't even realise. Fantastic. Good job. Well done. That's quite cool. I like that. He's lived for this long.
Your soldiers'
Surprising,
minds are
really.
mired in malignancy.
Look at this.
Fear has taken root.
Oh, Quotebot. You had to make it worse, didn't you? You had to bring that in here. You had to. Oh god. Fantastic. You just adding to this awful conversation. Can you not go in there, Bilbo? Oh, Bilbo, are you a brothel man? Oh, you are. Okay. I can't de-stress the other ones because they're being cured of their diseases. Oh, Kaylee needs curing. Kaylee is also stressed. There we go. God, he has such a high level of lewd in chat already. It's a problem I have, okay? I say things, I don't think them through. They just come out. See? It's awful. There is another jester here, but they're not even backed up yet. I know we've got Floor Light to do. But I shall wait for a better person. You love that pause. Throbbing things, gooey sausages, and Flora Light. Yeah, it's, you know, classic day, really. Because the whole sentence. I know, I don't mean to. It just happens. The words don't like me. Hang on. What my stress? No, eye level. It's the Key of J at the top of the list. I definitely don't have any unnamed, do I? I don't think so. Nah. Shall we? Are you going to try an advanced boss? Yes. Sure, which one? Which one do you want to kill my party? And the unpronounceable name. Yes, the, this one. Yes. Corroboratory. That one. Which I have to think way too hard about to be able to pronounce. It's too innocent for your own good. I don't know about that. I recognize when I say these things. I just don't think them through before I say them. The morphing flesh is your favourite. Wow, that is a statement, Harry. Did we need to know? If you're doing a boss now, Sausage will be safe in the hospital. It's true, but I was thinking about taking Dr. Squashy out, so I mean... Which boss are we going to try? Are they going to be the same rules as the original? Just harder? The Necromancer? Is that the better one? It's behind the Swine King? Okay. We'll get onto that, I'm sure. Maybe. So what was the Necromancer's thing again? Because I'm assuming it's going to be the same deal as the original Necromancer, the Apprentice Necromancer, just stronger. Right? Do you want to come out, Roars? Take Harry out. You just want him to die. I mean, I could do. Harry's already died once, and he's come back, so we can take him out again. Yeah, just stronger. I don't remember what the Necromancer was in the first place. I have bad memory. Do we have a healer that I can take out that's a decent level? It's gonna have to be Stabity, I think. It looks like it. Bring Stabity? Yeah. Do you want to come out, Harry? Are you a good one here? Because I need someone to stand at the front. And quite... It's right now it's either going to be Holly Valanche, you, or Cold Knight here. I don't know who's best because I can't remember the Necromancer, which is a problem. It's going to cause me issues down the line. But we've got a heavy hitter here who can mark and stuff, which is lovely. We have the Battlefield Medicine, which is useful. We have got the Bleed and Blight on this, and then obviously we've got the healer. You're doing a boss? Necro back row. Oh, I see. Back row. Stabity can do back row. Dr. Squashy can do back row with Blight. Roars can't quite. Upgrade your skills. I will. Yes. Can you not hit back row? You can impale. You can hit back row. Might be worth taking you out, dude. Alright. I've got a bit of cash I can do for a tiny bit of upgrading. Eh. These are really cheap. Hellion and Doctor, but problem is, I don't have either of those. I was just distracted by Kelly's message there. Thank you. I don't think I've got those available at the moment. Plague Bomb. Yes. Plague Grenade. Where are you, Harry? Do you need either of these? Expose? You can hit the back row, so I'm happy taking you out. Did I break your concentration? You did. you definitely did. I think I've got a sound alert that says that. Gear and Blacksmith as well. The Gear and Blacksmith should be fine. I'm pretty sure everything in Blacksmith is all the way up. I've done this. Because I can only go up to 3 at the moment in time. Thank you for the character name. I've got 2 waiting in the sidelines now. I will remember. I promise. As soon as I get good characters, I will name them. I've done you. Possibly. Stabity. Oh, healing's all the way up. Let's get this one all the way up. Alright. I don't want to spend too much more money because I need provision. But Necromancer. We're gonna give this a damn good go. Tesla, I am fully aware that you know what happened to Tesla calls. But hello! Oh dear. Often you can't move or stun a boss. Okay. You just request a female. I will do that, Kaylee. I will remember. I will! I'll even write it down. But, right. I guess we're gonna go for it. I'm so sorry, Tesla. I really did try and keep him alive. He just wanted to die. It's just the way these things happen. The omens are good. I hope so. We need some good omens after the way this game has gone so far today. We've got an hour for this. We'll be absolutely fine. She lied. Amazing. Are we happy with this? The omens are cracking. It's just written down that I'm sexist. Well, I mean, you know, if you're going to give me this information, bullying you, I'm sorry, but you know, you opened yourself up to this, and these things happen, I guess. You're going to have a character named after it and everything. Is this good? We've got food, we've got torches, we've got bandages and stuff, we've got shovels, got some keys just in case. Sure. Sure.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Oh, that's nice, Wayne. Very true, Kaylee. In more ways than one.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
I'm both of those. You've just watched the clip. I'm so happy. Oh, God. I love hearing Grandpa's stories. They're the best stories. Is the boss going to be down here or up there? That's the question. Which one's further away? In terms of rooms, probably the one that's up. Right, off we go. Just added this to my Steam wishlist. You're a bad influence of your good games. I'm sorry, Steve, but also I'm really not sorry. It's a great game. You should try it. Do it. Do it. You gotta. All of the games. I'm more than happy to influence people to buy good games. This is not a problem. Suggest the sequel character Tesla Cause 2 Electric Boogaloo, which was too long to enter names, so it potentially settled on T2 Lucky Boo. Amazing. It's a great name. You do have to BRB, no worries, Tesla. Thank you for coming and berating me for killing you. Because that's essentially what happened there, right? In the nicest way possible. Which is great. Stab.
Executed with impunity.
And no. Stab! You missed! I'm hoping to get to the boss before we have to camp. Because with Harry here, we will be attacked overnight.
Faint hope blossoms.
Because he has his nightmares. Less. Oh. Harry. You're one of those. Oh dear. What are they? Gargoyles. Alright. Haven't seen you before.
A singular strike.
They don't look nice. How many times have you been attacked by the snakes? I'm not sure. We're close. It's 7 in total, isn't it? We must be close to 7 by now. We must be. I want to say 5, but I'm not sure. Can we plague them? Yes, we can. Very good. I really don't like these gargoyles. I mean, they look cool. Don't get me wrong, they look stunning. But they're scary. Have you fought a Shambler? I think so, yes. I do recognize the name. Lash of the tail. But it did nothing. Haha. Good job, good job. No one needs healing. We can hit the back line.
Slowly.
You fought the Collector, you haven't fought the Shambler yet. What's the difference? I recognize the name. Fair enough. What's the Shambler then? Oh, is it the... Are they the mini-bosses? Because if I recognize the Shambler, it means someone said it at some point. The Shambler was evil to fight. Oh. The Shambler is the one that can spawn from the altar. I see. Then no, I haven't spawned them yet, but I am curious about them. If I ever decide that I wanted to kill my entire party just to see what he's like, then I may well do.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
All zero in light. Okay, so yeah, the collector was the one I bumped into when I was full of loot, wasn't it? Oh, gosh, quick on the draw with you guys, aren't you? My gosh. My word. That's him. I knew it. I remembered a thing. Take note, because it won't happen often.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I mean, we can kill things decently quickly on our way. So we should get there. It's just, can we kill the boss? Well, that will be the big question.
Continue the onslaught.
I am Wayne, don't worry.
All.
I will. Oh. Mind that. Do you want to switch? Here we go. The sack is empty. I want loot though. Can I have loot? This way. I'm going to guess that the boss is up.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
The cold stone knows nothing against a shovel.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
I hope we get a scout, right? That would be so handy. Don't hold your breath, though. Nice. Oh, Steve, were you there when Roofrack died? Because you named him, didn't you? I'm sure you did. Because he's dead. So sorry to have to tell you this. He died the other day. Poor Roofrack. Getting quite the number in the graveyard now. It's a traumatic time. Just like that, he's dead. I'm sorry. It just suddenly occurred to me. I thought, oh, do you know? He had a great life, though. I don't remember what killed him, but I'm sure it was very dramatic. Was it a heart attack? Possibly.
Foolish horrors.
Debuff stone. Do I want that? Not really.
And driven into the mud.
I mean, I'm probably not going to use that, to be fair. I think most of us have had a named character die. By now. I think so. It's a lock chest, it is. We can all relate. Group hug. It's a solidarity group hug. Alright, I'm gonna focus. There's a secret back there. It's great, but I'm sorry. My focus is on the boss, not dropping things I might need for the boss to get more loot. I'm making the executive decision here, I'm ignoring it. Oh! Lovely! This looks terrible! Ow! Oh, I do like bumping into these guys. Yeah, that thing. I hate that thing. So do I. This is the second that thing we've had today. Slavering ghoul. It's a flurry of claws. Oh no. He's howling. But we dodged. It's all good. Can we please kill it? Because I really don't like his, what are they called? Stress abilities. What did I just do? Did I put snakes on you? What was that? I didn't know what I just clicked, but yay! Snakes! I have obviously not used that ability before, and it took me by surprise. This wasn't what I thought I clicked on. Did you just get diseased? Who just got... I saw... Was it a resist? Might have been a resist. It's fine. Unlike testicles, I have returned. Oh, so sorry.
The ground quakes.
Welcome back. You cuddled him with gummy worms. I did cuddle him with gummy worms. What more could anyone ever want? Be cuddled with gummy worms. We can't all be as lucky as Harry was. when TNT Harry died. And then we had that 1 in 100 chance of being able to resurrect someone. And now he's back to help us with this boss. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Pierce. You dodged. Okay. We're gonna need to get a bit of a heal on you soon. That would be nice. Let's play the one on the front, it's got more health. Oh, never mind. We won't then. Can't hit the one in the back. Okay. Just a little bit of light would be nice. Just a little bit. Oh, Harry, please stop missing. We need you to stop missing. Whatever you do, hit them. Hit them with your pointy stick. Your stick, poke it in them. Oh dear. Okay, good.
Formation is broken.
That moves them forward a little bit so we can actually hit them. There. Heal. Don't not heal. Oh, you're bleeding. Just squidge. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I didn't register that one. That one slipped by me.
A trifling victory.
Oh
But a
dear.
victory nonetheless.
Well, good. Another one to the collection. Oh, I love it. It's amazing how much bullshit I come out with. It really is. It baffles me every day. Bookshelf. An old journal entry. Wow, I don't
Wealth
care.
beyond measure. Awarded
A thing.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Blasted door. Okay. We love it though, I'm glad. Some good must come from it, surely. As long as it's entertaining. Oh yay! Scouting! It worked! Okay, so the boss is up. In that case, there's just a curio down there. Means I will get to this next room and then I will camp it. And
laden with loot
we'll see.
are often low on supplies.
Because we've got to get through the nightmare fight before we can even try the
A
boss.
fortune waiting to be spent.
Which will be fun, I'm sure. I've never had issues with those fights. She lies. Amazing. Oh,
For Teslacles.
for Tesla calls. Thank you, Tesla. Thank you much for the bits. Oh, alas. Rest in peace. Always be remembered. Never forgotten.
Steel oneself against
And I
the
need a new
common
jester.
horrors.
Because he was my only jester. Right. Oh yeah, and I changed the TTS voice to Brian because I adore the way he says wankers. So it had to be done. I do have now Brian. It's nice to know that works. Prevents nighttime ambush. Will that prevent the nightmare? Possibly? I don't know. We do need to de-stress.
For China.
Yep, that's another good one. Oh gosh.
You mean wankers? Or wankers? Which is your preferred inflection?
The second one. I like the way he says it really angrily. It's great. Wankers. I love it. You know, I'm never going to be able to say that without just putting so much anger into it now. I don't know whether preventing nighttime ambush is going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you very much for the bits, guys. Even if you're just making him say rude things. But that's why we love him, isn't it? Just for the rude words. No one's diseased, as far as I know. No. So preferably we just de-stress, which you can, but you can't de-stress yourself with that. You can buff yourself, which is good. No one can de-stress you. Sucks, man. Okay. You're doomed to always be stressed. You can do both of these. There we go. We're done. Right. I don't know if the nighttime ambush thing will prevent the nightmare. I have a feeling it won't. But we can cross our fingers and hope for the best.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Nope, it didn't. I didn't think it would. It's fine.
Trauma and torment return.
Oh, I didn't switch
For
you
an encore
around.
performance.
God damn it. Gosh darn it. We're not even able to hit them because they're all stealth.
Wankers, 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 wankers.
Thank you. Thank you, Mighty. Much appreciated. Thank you for the wankers, and they will hydrate. Thank you, Tesla. I can't hit them. I have to wait until they de-stealth. It's great. He just sounds so angry. It's so good. I couldn't not. I couldn't not. Just, I couldn't not. It had to be. Just keep passing your turns until they've de-stealthed, because we can't hit them. We've got nothing to de-stealth stuff. He has pent-up resentment. He does. Definitely does. Oh, I see. You block the attack, but still get blighted. How is that fair? Oh gosh, Harry.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
We can hit you now. Or not. Oh my goodness. What a turn of events. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I didn't hear the first time. What is this clip? What have you done, Squitch? What have you done? Thank you for it, whatever it is, but what have you done? Tell me. It's a lot of wankers. Of course it is. Amazing. The wankers have been immortalized. So lucky.
Obliterated.
Immortal wankers. That's what we want. It makes your small brain happy. I'm glad to hear it.
Green ears. Blurred vision.
Look, I've only got so many blight cures, guys. Alright. They're not stealthed anymore.
Death
Ow.
waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
You want more tall wankers? Do we want more tall wankers? What's the difference between tall wankers and small wankers? Is it just their enthusiasm? Or does height actually come into play? Harry, please don't die. Honestly. Honestly, guy. A couple of inches. Yes, that's the difference. You don't have to apologize for that. About 7 inches, I see. Bit more than a couple then. Oh dear. Oh, cure the blight. And now we slam. Oh, was it a heart attack that killed you last time, Harry? Because I feel like we might be about to get a repeat. I know. I would too if I was in this situation, and I am in this situation, so I will. Yeah. Not great. Not great. Could be better. Could be dead, but could be better. A venomous gleek. It's a good word, that. Fun to say. Not so fun to be on the receiving end of, though. Oh, you're blighted as well, are you? Does not bode well, it doesn't. No. Dr. Squashy? There we go. Oh no, Harry! Don't say no to the healing! You fool! This is why you died last time! Can I hit on the... yes, I can. I'm trying to remember if the boss has stress attacks. That might be good to know. Oh, it was Captivate I used last time. Right. Harry! I'm begging you. If we get that far. It's in the next room. I just need to finish this fight and I can walk to the next room. And I don't have any more anti-venom. Dr. Squashy, you're gonna have to try and heal him again. Or not. Oh, this was the fourth one. Oh gosh. I thought we'd done a lot more than this.
A dizzying fall.
As the wagon careens along the mountain road, I make my choice. I will not go to the Vizier. I will not be this man's prize, his plaything. With practiced grace, I slip my bonds and lunge for open air. The wagon teeters and the guard shouts. Wheels lift, horses panic. And we move on. Good. Yes. Thank you for the applause. We'll see how it goes. This is nice. I like this. That's damage though. We're gonna need to use the Aegis scales. Let's put them on these two as well. Take that and give you some noms. Because we won't need it. Right. Let's get to the next room, just in case they ask for food along the way, and then I'll use the rest. Okay. They did not ask for food along the way. Gee. Thanks. Scouting the very beginning, because I'm definitely going to be going back that way. Right. You're full, you can't eat anymore. This feels like a bad idea. This feels like such a bad idea. Will someone die? Do you want to do a poll? We can do a poll. If you really want to do a poll. Oh my gosh. Right. There you go. Will someone die? Probably. Will Harry die again? I guess we'll find out.
Towering, fierce,
Here he is, in all his glory.
material.
Whatever that might be. That was 2. But okay. The flesh is willing and ready. Right, impale. Good. If only Dip Dap were here. Can we can plague you. Can we plague you? Got 40% resist. Damn it! That no. Heal. Okay. Stabby stab? Good. Stabby stab. Even better. Nice hit. More of that, please. I would like that. The flesh is willing! He's a man. He's there. We could try and bleed you. That does more damage. There we go.
I have a cunning plan that cannot fail.
Really? Do we? Okay. I'm not sure I have a plan here. I'm just gonna hit until he dies. That's my plan. Okay, I'm glad that was blocked. I'm not enjoying the stealthy guys though. Plague grenade.
Well struck.
Good, good. Even better. Oh. Yes. You guys think someone will die. I don't blame you. Amazing. Alright. I'm glad you have so much faith. He won't let me heal him. Never mind. I take back. I understand. It's not faith. It's actually just looking at the game and going, yeah. Harry says no. Harry wants you all to be correct. And don't worry, you will be.
A decisive pummeling.
I mean, its health is decently down. I can't hit him. I can flashbang him. Not really ideal. Oh, damn. He shuffled them and he's come to the front. That's handy. Hi. It's nice to see you up here. Can we impale? Good. The clawing dead. Oh.
Terrible assault cannot be
Careful now. We can hit him. More health off. You. Oh, you accepted the heal this time. Amazing. Maybe no one will die. Maybe it'll be okay. Have you ever considered that now? Did anyone actually vote for no? Because I only saw the result. Did anyone actually believe? Doing better than you thought it would? No one said no. You're all terrible. Come on. No one said no. Wow. I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. But Harry has just marked himself. Incredible. Okay.
Great is the weapon that cuts on
Will
its
it die?
own.
Not yet. Till now. And no one died. Thank you very much. Good job it wasn't a prediction. You would have lost all of your points.
These nightmarish creatures can
All of them. You would have lost every single one. Blueprints. These rare loot items are age-old plans for expanding the hamlet. They are consumed when constructing new buildings in the districts. Blueprints are guarded by bosses. Well, we've got one now. And we have boots and an armlet, which I would like to grab if I remove these things. And with bling. Hooray! The boss is done! And nobody died, and none of you believed in me! This feels good. This feels good. I'm intrigued to see what this blueprint is, though. I think I've looked down the blueprints before, and there was a lot of things to build. Hey, look at this! 2 more level 6s. Have any of our heroes actually died to a boss? I don't think so. We can have a look in the graveyard, because it'll tell us, won't it? But I don't think they have.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade.
Where is the thing?
Its
Did you mark it off?
tolerance
Hello?
in your choice of means.
Oh, Necromancer, right? It was up top. Yes, there. It's marked off. I was just blind. Don't mind me. Incredible. Did anyone die to a... Pelagic Grouper, Carrion Eater, Stress, Bled Out. Pelagic Oracle. Well. No one's ever died to a boss. Here we go. We have 2 names to do. Oh, 2 jesters. I do need another jester. Shall we? We've got Flora Light. Should we name one of the jesters Flora Light? I know Kelly wanted a female, and I'm not entirely sure the jesters fall into that category. But one of these could be Flora Light, because we do want another jester. And I don't mind them being Resolve 1. I think both of them are decent, aren't they? The Yips. Possibly this one. Be better. Good wash.
He will be laughing still at the end.
We know. We know he was. We know. Wayne. We were away. You never looked for the face on your back. Did you win? We did. No one died. We've defeated the Necromancer now as well. This is good. No one believed in me, but I proved you all wrong. All wrong. So bad. Thank you. And we now have Flora Light as part of our team. Very slippery. Very slippery character. Whose face did you take? Whose face are you wearing today? Oh, damn. Watch out, Tesla. Have you looked in the mirror lately? Sausage! Right. Let's get the de-stress on. You fancy the change? Oh dear. A little bit of a de-stress. I think... Oh no, Harry needs it too. Is that it? That should be it. Yes. Good, good, good. Right then. Amazing. I'm so happy. Honestly, you can hear it in my voice. Can we upgrade this? If I made some more portraits, we could. Let's upgrade to rank 4. We can reduce the cost. I would like to do weapon upgrades and stuff, honestly. Can we get enough? I could probably use those, actually. How many do we need? An amount. That's it. Yay! So we can do the weapon upgrades. Can we possibly... Nah, I don't think we're going to be able to get enough for the armor smithing as well. That's okay. That's one thing. It's a start. It's a good start. Well, that... Getting to the boss, I think, there was the hardest part. But when we actually got there, the boss wasn't too bad. So now I've got the Fulminating Prophet in place of the Necromancer, which is a wonderful name. And I'm sure they're very, very proud of themselves for that name. Very, very nice parents. Good. Hey, Holly, how you doing? How's it going? Kill the miller. Oh, but where to go, what to do? We've got some strong people coming in now, but we probably should give them a bit of a rest, so maybe I'll do a shorter one. Get some of these guys up, because we've got so many people here, and some of them haven't actually been out yet. Popping in before yoga, how's the dungeon? The dungeon is going well. Aside from the fact that Teslacles has died. Rest in peace, Teslacles. That was a downside. But otherwise, we've just done a boss. We're making some good progress, I feel. And I'm now going to do a smaller one just to level some people up and let my stronger people rest for a bit before I do another big one. Which I might have time to do, not sure. Suncloak. This is not... I've never done a long one before. Maybe I should try a long one. Why not? Why not? No, Teslacles. Testicles was happier to die. And I'm not just saying that. He really did want to. We're gonna... Let's try and train up Flora Light then, shall we? Why not? Long ones do give a lot of experience. They do. We'll give it a shot. This is an okay place. Now we need... We haven't sent this guy out. The one I can't pronounce. Robert. Yeah, that one. Named specifically because I couldn't pronounce it, because R's are hard. Ollie! The typo! I didn't even read that! Amazing! Thank you for pointing that out, Squidge, because I would not have noticed otherwise. Oh, amazing. I love that. That's brilliant. Oh, good job. Yep. You heard testicles, what could you say? Did you... So that wasn't a typo, that's just what... Okay. Sure. Oh gosh. Should we take Nigel Farage out? Have we taken Nigel Farage out before? I think we have. I think he's been out once. He would fit for that position. We could take Nigel Farage out. I mean, none of these guys are particularly strong, but I'm sure it'll be alright. Let's go for it. So we've got Miss Redrum, we've got Nigel Farage, we've got Flora Light, and we've got them. Fantastic. Seems perfect to me. I'm gonna need even more food than normal, aren't I? 2 stacks of 12? Maybe? Maybe. Do those. Maybe another one. Just because it's longer. I mean, I don't really know what to expect here, so I'm going to go with this and hope for the best. Long. Sure. We'll be fine. Rip. No one's dying. Everybody will live to see and fight another day.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life
Okay,
from these groves.
here we go.
Let us burn out this evil.
Where are we going? Oh gosh, I can't. Can I scroll? Let me down. I want to go down. Down. I can't. It's fine. I wanted to see how much more of the map there is. I have to do all the room battles. I didn't even notice that. That might be a problem. Oh, map! Fantastic. I do like a good map. Right. So there's a room battle up there. We don't know about anywhere else. So... I want to be famous. Do you want to be famous? Do you want to be? Do ya? Do ya? That's alright. Look, we can do this. Paging Holly. It's alright. I've got it. Terrible modding. You're alright. Don't you worry. This is why I have my chat up on my phone as well, just in case. It's easier because then I don't have to tear out the game. Andy Gamer, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Welcome in. Can we poison these guys? Slice. It's a nice slice. But you don't know why she was too busy. Too busy thinking about testicles. Terrible. I was back going at the Weevil raid again. It's okay. It's all good. I know how it is. Too many testicles. Too many. Right. Do you need healing yet? Nah. You want to get the drink? It's all good. Welcome back. Speaking of drink, I should have some of my water. Thanks for that image. Hey, Yasuma, how you doing? Are you having a good day? Bam.
Continue the onslaught.
I should be paying attention to this fight, but chat is so very interesting right now, and I'm very distracted. I want to know the words. I want to know what you're saying. It's important to me. Much more important than keeping these guys alive, obviously. Rain of light. Lethargy? Nigel? Oh no, Nigel. Can we hit the guy at the back? I don't think you can you? No.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You can. Very nice. I should have given these guys drinkers. I completely forgot about that.
This momentum. Push on to the task.
When don't I forget about something? Right. To the room battle. You've had a nice day. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh no. Alas. The day of these characters is not going as well, it seems.
Destroyed.
Slashy slash? Yes. Might as well do this, because it increases the torch, and they don't need to heal themselves yet, so... Oh, mind you, Nigel does need some healing. I didn't notice that. Or Nigel. I've been ignoring Nigel. Oh gosh, Nigel, I'm so sorry. Can you hear yourself? I've been neglecting you, Nigel. I'm so sorry. Brilliant. Wash. Pokemon hype. I personally am hoping for Nuzlocke next. If you have to watch the pain of me losing these named characters, then I get to watch you lose your Pokemon because it's gonna happen. This is what I'm crossing my fingers for. Ooh, a thing. More bleed skill chance. Go for it. Oh no, Henny and only. You don't even do bleed. Oh, I'll wear it anyway. You know what? I'm good. You're a bit low on health. The Nuzlocke is currently tied with Explorers of the Sky. Ooh. I mean, both would be good, but ooh. It's not a very big chunk as crewmate of you. Oh no. Did I miss the bit when Mr. Weeble raided you, Holly? I assume I was not there for that bit. I was unaware of this. You do like the artwork in this game? It's great, isn't it? It's very different, but... yeah. I like the hand-drawn style a lot more. I like this in games. You voted for the Nuzlocke. Yes, Tesla. Yes! Heal. Remember to heal. It was mental. I don't think it was the real guy at first. And then all of a sudden it was! That's incredible! I completely understand why you were fangirling over that then, because you kept singing songs at them like a twat. No! That's the only thing you're supposed to do, right? It's nice. It allows them to know that their stuff is important to you. I assume that went down well. I keep wanting to call them testicles. Flora Light is bleeding. Flora Light should not be bleeding. Remind myself. If I've said it out loud, I will remember to cure him from bleeding. I'll put your blood back inside your body where it's supposed to be. Maybe. There we go. I'm glad someone else is excited. Squish was the only person who was hyped with me. What? Do people not know? I was introduced to Mr. Weeble. And I love it. And I love everything there. So, actually being raided by the guy would be practically incredible. How does that even happen? The Narwhals guy? I mean, yeah, sure. Yes. You just hyped in the Discord. Does that mean I get to read the hype? Blood does work well inside the body. It does. Classically. You mean the Weeble? If you'd written that in chat though. No. You can't be cool. Cool, calm and composed. What? No. That's not how it works. Slice, slice. There we go.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Scared of, you wanted to say something but scared of looking more like a bellend. I'm sure you were absolutely fine. I will have to rewatch the VOD though because I'm now going to have to relish these facial expressions and song singing. It's very important to me, you understand. I hope nobody else dies. No worries, Squish. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for the quotes today and the clip. Much appreciated. Adding to the number of them. Love it. Can we take any of this stuff? I don't think so. I mean, I don't need this, do I? Take these instead. You remembered the number. Thank you. I appreciate it, really. I do. Oh, there might be room bells over there. I'm gonna have to go check. How do you guys remember numbers like this? How do you do it? Somite! Oh my god! Thank you for the bits, Somite! That's incredible! 300 bits! You know you can get the TTS to say something, right? But thank you! You're so generous! Lurking away with your bits. Just shoving your bits out. Bits! Bye, Squidge! Bye-bye! Shout! What does this do? You're too kind! It's so many bits! So many bits! All of the bits! Heal! I will remember to heal. A grave nibble. Don't let him nibble you. We've got to head off as well. No worries, Tesla. Don't kill too many other people. I will try. I do try and keep them alive. I really, really do try. You cannot type with this keyboard. You've got to head up. It's fine. Too many up for people. The P. You just want to get your P out, don't you? Is that what it is?
Give them no
You got the intrusive P? So good, Tesla. Thank you for hanging out. I'm so sorry about Tesla Pools being killed. Much apologies. We were. Oh no. Get your wee-woos out. It's good for stunning. It didn't seem to do any damage, so I will bear in mind that it's good for stunning.
Foolish horrors.
Are we walking? We're walking.
And driven into the mud.
Any old school FPS fans just spotted that Quake is getting remastered release for major platforms? Ooh! That's exciting. Just need a bog room, loads of CRT screens, and we can have an old school LAN party. Amazing. I won Quake the other day. I think it was Holly's giveaway. I actually won Quake. I have Quake on Steam now. I need to play it. I was very excited about that. Love Quake. You played Quake Live. It was the first game you ever used the name Mighty Warriors for. Oh, awesome! It's seen a lot of use, this name. Oh, Big Room, of course. I thought Bog Room was something that I didn't know about. But yeah, Quake's great. Love Quake. Healing. I mean, what if you do have a room that's just got lots of mud in it? Then is that a bog room? You think your dad played Quake? Mine did too! This is where I first saw Quake, because my dad played it. In fact, a lot of the early shooters that I got into really, really young were because of him. We wouldn't need a bog room too, we're not animals. Exactly. You've got to have the best of both. Old school games often depend on CRT screens because they could have lower latencies or technical tricks that are difficult to reproduce with LCDs. Ooh, sunlight with the knowledge. Thank you. And plus, they look better. The old pixel-style graphics look better on the lower res screens anyway. Because that's what they were designed for. It makes sense. I'm just, like, doing even damage to them all. I should be actually trying to kill someone. Can we say this is an educational stream now? I mean, we cover a wide variety of topics here. Some family friendly, some not so much. But I think it's educational. Yeah, go for it. Sure. Sure. Why not? Yeah, I'm not sure. But who knows? It depends on the family. It does indeed.
Eradicated.
Maybe your family is absolutely a-okay with the kind of chat that we have here, as the quote bot would suggest. Because I'm pretty sure there is no nice quotes in my quote bot.
This is how a life is.
Instead of, well, no, there might be one or two out of the 100 that is in there. Who knows? You can say you learned something today. Well then, yes. For you, at least, this was an educational stream. It's always a good day when Walrus gains weighted knowledge. To be even more walrusy. To be the best walrus there ever was. CRT equals cookies, fig rolls, and Twix. Normal home economics sorted. Amazing.
Clearly in view.
Cookies, fig rolls, and Twix. I could go for every single one of those right now. Gotta love them. When you were younger, Twix was called Raiders. They tasted better. Were they? Ooh. What changed? Is this a win battle? Or have I gone this way for no reason?
Herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
You can say you learned something today and nap with peace of mind. There was no room battle this way. And then there's a trap in front of me. I saw it. Sometimes I do see things with my eyeballs. No, don't get your hopes up, because it's rare. But I do. I do. Right. We've just got to go down now. I think we're doing okay. I don't think we need to camp quite yet. Oh, not quite there yet. One more. And I walked past this. And it was completely unintentional. But also good, because food. Just eat it. There we go. Eat the meat that's off the corpse that's rotting on the ground. Woohoo! The name changed and I got older. Alas. Back in your day. Hey, it's the quote that I added a clip to. It's context. It's a clip for context. Amazing. I have a lot of things to do and I'm not sure how to do any of them at the moment. Story of my life. I walked past a grave. I did, didn't I? Yep. It's fine. Shall we quickly nip back and grab this? I should not have. It's fine. Oops. Let's find some things to kill. Like this one. Okay. Rend for the old gods. Oh. Oh, you got poked there. Mind the poking. The Pokinator, he calls him.
Decimated.
That one's not too bad. It could be worse. It's not terrible. In that, to give that context, I was talking about the fact that she bit her own toenails off to use as a screwdriver, but yeah, out of context, I guess it does sound kind of bad, doesn't it? Even in context, it's a bit strange. Do you think they're a fan of Wolverine? They have Wolverine claws? Ew! Holly. Yeah, that was a thing. It made a great noise as well. Fantastic noise. Worst noise in the world. But yes, I think they would be fans of Wolverine. Even louder, ew!
Be wary.
Amazing.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I'm not very prideful though, Wayne. I'll be honest with you. I have no pride right now. I'm just sort of scared and anxious about these characters. So I haven't camped yet, and everyone's doing fine. And it feels like it's luring me into a false sense of security. So I'm just staying on my toes. I think all the senses start with a bro, we should go to the gym.
Powerful blow.
They go to the gym, they stare longingly at each other's abs. That's what you do at gyms, isn't it? I wouldn't know.
A singular strike.
I don't go out to work out. I work out at home, because then I don't have to feel like I'm being judged by other people. Bro, you're looking at my abs? Bleeding! I need to remember to cure the bleed. I've got some bandages. I can do this. Don't forget to make sure they're not enthusiastically causing ketchup stains on the ground. Can we hit both of them? We can. Does anyone need... Yes. Guys! What are you doing? Step back! Oh, God. See, it's not even my fault. It's just you guys. The tone of my streams is definitely not solely caused by my stumbling over words. I think you guys have so much to answer for. So much. You're bleeding again. Yes! Nailed it. I can't say the name! Why? Why is it a thing? Why are you a character?
Size has no intrinsic merit.
Just
Unless
cruel.
exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Oh, Wapapatoy. Yes, I can say that. I can't say the name. I'm terrible. Nailed it. Right. We're gonna... Okay, we have to use this one. Maybe this is like a learning experience, right? I'm gonna get better at saying words with R's in and not either just failing miserably or turning them into W's the more I say it. So I've just got to put up with it and keep saying
The slow death,
collaboratory. I said that wrong as well, didn't I?
unforgiving.
And hope for the best. I don't... I wish I could say words. I really do. R's and W's are hard.
Mechanical hazards. Possessed.
You're just... You guys are mean. You guys are to blame for most of my Luke comments. Currently ignoring Luke quotes from 2019. 2019? I probably have got quotes from 2019, to be fair, in one of the Discords I'm in. Possibly. But not Twitch ones. It's such a difficult word. Thank you, Steve! Someone's on my side! I have enough trouble with R's and W's as it is. And then there's that word. But it's just now a character's name. Rename every hero to begin with something beginning with R. No! No! I have to concentrate too much on saying those words. Like red rum. I have to really concentrate for that one. It's awful. I don't know why they all got shuffled. I wasn't looking. I've been very distracted of late. Slice. Right. Not quite enough. I could have done the other one actually to heal them a little bit. Do you want to move forward again? Bam. There we go. There we go.
This expedition at least.
You need to go in front. You need to go behind. There we are. That's the order we like to be in. Someone in front, someone behind. We've got quite a bit of loot at the moment, haven't we? I'm a tad concerned. We're still doing okay. I don't want to say we're never going to need to camp, because it would probably be good to. But it's alright. You're looking back on some quotes before 2021. Pretty iconic quotes. Where... And these were all off stream, just me bumbling through life saying bad things. I've always been this way, it's not new. It's terrible, isn't it? Wicked hack. Crush the maggot. I probably wouldn't even be able to tell you the context for any of those old quotes anymore. Now you do it in public. I do! I do the exact same thing, but in public. Where everyone can hear my shame. Yay! Oh dear. It's fine. Quotes are made for sharing. That's just how they are.
Cleansed from our lands.
Do I want this stone? Not really. I probably could have put it on someone anyway, but it's all good. Got the dash for the yoga. No worries, Holly. Thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. Have great streams. I will. Have great yogas. Do the yogas good. Do the stretching and stuff. Because that's what you yogas. Yes. Amazing. Never. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Harry. Thank you. You prefer Yoda. Yoda to yoga. You can do the yogas, but would you do the Yodas? What is that little dancing thing? It's a badger! Oh, I love him. He's great. Boosh. Oh, really? Shadow of War? It's too much. It's not good. I remember that for the future. It's a good one, isn't it? It's a good one to remember. It wouldn't have crossed my mind that people would mishear that. But to be fair, I don't say maggot very often. It's not a keyword in my vocabulary. Currently trying to figure out what to stream for 50 happened way sooner than expected. Also, hi! Hi! Watch a stream for 50. I don't even remember what I did for 50. Wasn't that fucking long ago. I can't remember. Did I do anything? No idea. Boosh. Do a drunk stream? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? I honestly feel like I'm better off never doing that personally.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its
I don't
own.
mind drinking, but actually getting drunk on stream I feel like it would end badly. I don't think I would enjoy that. I don't have any more bandages. That's not helpful. Can't legally do that. Oh no. Oh no, now I'm blighted as well. God damn it, Corabbit. There? How dare you for do that? Congrats on your 50th birthday. I don't think that's what he meant. But yeah, it's a good milestone. It's awesome. I can't wait for your birthday. Your birthday is coming really soon. I have an eye test on your birthday. That's a random bit of information for you there.
Executed with impunity.
It's a great day for it. It's a random thing. I don't know why I felt the need to mention that. Play grenade. They were easy. It's a present you could ask for.
As victories mount,
It's a Saturday, isn't it? I'm gonna be streaming on your birthday. I can open the tent. All these things I'm gonna end up doing. And I shall make time to send you something pretty. Where are we going? 100% of room battles. This does have a room battle in it. Do we want to camp just because? Could we cure some disease, maybe? Sure, why not? Grave plus shovel equals loot guaranteed. Ooh, interesting.
the battle may yet be won.
Just think like a what? A Winchester. Huh? That raid yesterday really came in clutch for you, did it? Was that the what tipped you over the edge for 50 followers? We need to dig up the grave and sort and burn the corpse. Harry! Tangent! Brilliant. Really should watch Supernatural. I haven't seen it either. I should do. It's one of those ones I think I'd really enjoy. I just have to actually sit down and watch it. Do I have something? Ah, this removes disease. I can remove it off someone else. You've got it. Do we need... We don't really need to lower stress. I'm guessing no one else can cure disease. Alas. Sorry, Nigel. Sorry. You're just gonna have to stay diseased. What a shame. What a bloody shame. Just keep that disease locked up in your soul. Oh god. Crit. Sure, do it. Isn't there like a billion series of it? How many series of there is there? Only 12! Oh gosh. Only 12? I suppose it's less than some things, but good gosh. You got a big tips list for Darkest Dungeon you made from chat. Sure, feel free to send that to me, Quest. I make no promise to remember what's on there, but it would be nice to look at. We'll see how this goes. I'm not doing terribly. But it might be nice to have the reminder of some bits. Why is this so bad? Is there nothing else good for buffing? You can de-stress. When you first watched it, I was like, this is some garbage chick movie. And later on, I was like, what if this makes me gay? So be it. Harry. It sounds like it's a good show then. Amazing. This is... Oh, but you move around so much. None of these are great. I don't like any of these. I hate it. I hate them. Do that. There we go. Don't die binging. I mean, so like Buffy, right? Buffy's great. Buffy is my favourite ever. Of all time. Of ever. Of anything. Just so good. I'm looking at the box sets I've got now. Although I've misplaced 2. I think that's over the other side of the room.
You're gonna think about that later, mister, and you're gonna laugh.
Exactly.
Safety.
Oh my gosh. Buffy is one of the best. Buffy is up there with IT Crowd and Red Dwarf for me.
A fortune waiting
Loot.
to be spent.
Lovely. Oh. Oh yeah, dude. Hi. I've got lots of loot, haven't I? Fancy seeing you here. What about Angel? I did enjoy Angel. I haven't watched it as much, but I did enjoy it. It was a lot more adult.
Joking.
But I did like it. I've got the box set of that as well. You must be joking. Blackadder! Yes, Blackadder is also up there. Thank you for reminding me. Blackadder is also awesome. You don't need healing gets. Just do this. Oh, I can't do that. Well, then do this then. You can hit him. Been meaning to watch Invincible, as I've heard it's good. I'm not sure I know that one. Slack Bladder. Oh my god.
The ground quakes.
Oh, the rewatch Blackadder's so good. Isn't it though? I don't think it's been that long since I last rewatched it, to be fair. You never got into Blackadder? Oh, it's so good. I get that it's not always for everyone, but still, it's so good. I love it. You're already blighted. Let's blight you instead. Just miss out season 1. Fair, yeah. We're more of a Mighty Boosh vibe. See, I never got into Mighty Boosh. That wasn't my thing. It's one or the other. Pick one. Can I slice off your face? Oh, good. You're bleeding. Oh. Well, that works. Good job. Yes, perfect.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Do you want this? Do it. Do that. You loved Mighty Boosh, didn't really think you would. I've never given it a proper try, to be fair. But I'm not sure. The bits I have seen, I wasn't really into. More fighting. Yay! This is what I wanted. Stressful incantation. See, now I'm just gonna have to rewatch Buffy again. You guys are making me think about it, and now I want to see it again. Not really into comedy music, so that's putting you off initially. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind some. Depends what it is. I like comedians and stuff, obviously. I like Bill Bailey. He does a sort of musical comedy, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. You adore Mighty Boosh, but then again, you get why people don't. I'll have to have a look at it again, maybe. But yeah, it didn't strike a chord with me. Just rewatch Buffy from the college years. Exactly. It gets so great there, doesn't it? The first season of Buffy it's fine, but it's not something you want to show someone to get them into the show because it's so cheesy. I'm sorry. It's great, and I love it, and I love all of Buffy, but still, it probably is a shout to watch from later on.
A momentary abatement.
You're a big fan of the Buffy movie? Was there a movie?
Can be felled. They
What?
can be beaten.
What? Steve, that goddamn what is it, skeletal thing you've got on your stream is just the only thing I can never hear now when I say what. What? The movie came out before the TV series. Ah, I see. That would be why I missed it. Do I want the gold. I don't need these. There's apparently there's a battle in this one then. Okay, let's head there. Get to season 2 and start screaming for Spike to step on you. You're not wrong. Great character. The series is based on the movie. I never knew this. Well, now I do. Excellent. 1992. Ah, I see. That was it was a little bit before I was born. But mind you, Buffy was, to be fair. Ish.
Grievous.
Now I feel old. I'm sorry. Torch! It's all good. It's fine, right? I mean, the Monster Crits isn't great. Let's do that. Thank you! A little bit before you were born? Yes, I was born in 97. So a little bit before I was born. Just a little. You don't have to feel old here. It's all good. It's all fine. You left school in 97. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Judgment. Bam. You were less than a year old when the first episode aired. Mighty, you're only a tiny, tiny bit older than I am. You're in college in 97? I was on the floor playing with like plastic toys. Or possibly Bubble Bobble, because I know my parents wanted me to start playing Bubble Bobble before I could even realistically play Bubble Bobble. They put a controller in front of me and everything.
Death waits.
It was always leading to this
for the
day.
slightest lapse in concentration.
Still play with plastic toys? Fair, you still do it? I mean, you never grow out of that, right? They're just slightly more adult and fiddly plastic toys. It's all good. I have my fair share. Oh, you're bleeding. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Have a heal. You have found some gold that I cannot take all of. But that's okay, because I believe this was the last room that I need to be in. Yes, it was. Good, good, good. Let's open this. Can I take these? I get rid of the key, and I get rid of the shovels. Amazing. I am happy. I am very, very happy with this. Fantastic. Slightly overrun, but we've done it. We got through. We got through. Gosh, time just flies, doesn't it? Where did the time go? The day is fading away. All of the heirlooms. All of them! I could just click next, but I like seeing them all pop in. It fills me with a satisfaction I have yet to know. Right. Rabies. Wow. Fantastic. Weren't you already diseased or something? Incredible. Oh, plot quest wolves at the door. A brigand raiding party is descending upon the hamlet with explosive fury and murderous intent. Excuse me? No? Okay, I'll deal with that next time. That's a problem for future me. Okay. That's a future me problem. Not a now me problem. I don't have to worry about that. That was the event you were on about? Fair enough. That will be a next stream issue. Right. Good. Either way, thank you everybody so much for today. For the bits, the resubs, the follows, just awesome people hanging out. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Really do. We made some good progress today. Everything's been going quite well. We've done another boss. We had a little bit of a death, but otherwise, not too bad. Not too bad is all things considered. And I have considered all things not too shabby. Right. Raiding. I am probably going to raid Squidge because she's playing Fable 3 and I adore that game. So I'll probably end up over there anyway. So I'm going to drag you all with me. Because Fable 3 is an incredible game and it's just, it's the best. It's the best. So come along. Come shout at Squidge for me. I don't know why. Just do. It's fine. And yes, thank you for hanging out, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening or your day or whatever you're doing. I'll be back on Saturday with some more Bioshock Infinite. And then we'll be back to Darkest Dungeon on Monday. So, I will see you then. Thank you. Bye bye all. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.